In center field, we got number 2, Taylor Tatum. Playing shortstop tonight, number 0, Jordan Allen. Playing first base for your Lobos, number 8, Campbell Williams. On catcher tonight, we got number 13, Drew Flores. In right field, number 14, Andrew Tutt. On second base, we got number 1, Kiefer Doxey. And playing third base, number 10, DeTravion Gates. Your DH for tonight, number 9, Jose Ariano. And on the mound for the Lobos, give it up for number 5, Cole Ramey. One more time for your Longview Lobos, head coach Jim Goldman and assistant coach Sam Tyler. At this time, if everyone could please stand as we honor America in the playing of our national anthem. Welcome. All right, Lobo fans, are we ready for some baseball? Longview! Longview! Longview!
All righty, welcome back to Longview Game Days, presentation of live Lobo baseball. I am Frank Sides, joined as usual by Keaton Daniels. And Keaton, tonight we have got a good one on our hands. Number 1 ranked Whitehouse Wildcats, 18-3 on the season, 5-0 in district. They're in Lobo land looking to take on the Lobos, who are 4-1 in their own right, second in district. Keaton, how are you feeling tonight?
And I'm feeling great. The weather's good. It's warmed up a little bit, so we don't have to sit over here and freeze and bring everyone that's tuning in to this broadcast some freezing baseball. So hopefully we can come out on top tonight. We got like you said, one of the number 1 teams. Top teams in the state and Whitehouse Wildcats. But as always, let's go Lobos.
That's right. And the Lobos got here by beating Pine Tree 6-1 Tuesday night and beat Marshall Friday night to move to 4-1 in district and second behind these Whitehouse. So this game here, Keaton, is essentially for first place in the district because Whitehouse beat Hallsville Tuesday night. So their one loss would break the tiebreaker here with Whitehouse. So a win for the Lobos, you jump into first place and kind of take control of your playoff destiny here. Got a good look at the Lobos starting pitcher tonight, Mr. Cole Ramey. And Cole had the good stuff our first stream the other night. Lost his command a little bit a couple innings in, but the kid's pretty composed on the mound. So I expect to see him pound the strike zone tonight and see if he can't give his Lobos a chance. Bats a chance to do something tonight against this Whitehouse team.
Absolutely right.
Leading off tonight for the Wildcats, Jermod McCoy playing center field, wearing number 5 in the gray pinstripes, right-handed hitter. And he's ready. Here's the first pitch tonight from Cole Ramey. A little breaking ball and misses for a strike. Looked good from here, Keaton.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Ramey's on the mound and set already with the 1-0. There's a fastball in there for a strike. And Keaton, it's a miracle we're on air tonight. It looked like we were going to have to dodge some serious thunderstorms tonight, but thankfully they stayed off and, like you said, brought some cool weather with them.
Absolutely. Came a couple of hours before game time and was able to kind of cool some things off here.
That ball is ripped into left field for a single, and McCoy leads us off here, and there's a base runner early on for the Wildcats.
Saw a couple pitches before that
Now
at bat,
batting number
so he
16,
was able to kind of time it up pretty good and got a good shot off to left field.
Leadoff man on for the Wildcats. In steps Keegan McCord. He's the catcher tonight for Whitehouse. And again, this is a good baseball team, so it's not going to be a walk in the park tonight for Lobos. But again, as long as Ramey starts off tonight, pounding the strike zone and make them earn their way on, I think that's all Coach Goldman could ask of him tonight.
Absolutely.
Just throw your best stuff over the middle of the plate and make them hit their way on.
Yeah, let your defense play too.
Lobos do have a fantastic defense behind him. We'll go over those guys here in just a minute. Squares to bunt, shows it, turns on it, pulls to the left field, but Ron Woods is under this one. And an easy play made in left field for the first out. And Ramey gets the first out. Got a good look at Ronald there after the play.
Now batting number 18, Luke Cossey.
So Luke Cossey steps in. Luke's a right fielder, left-handed hitter. Going to be honest with you, Keaton, I like his setup in the box.
Oh, yeah.
Just enough waggle to keep him engaged, but not enough to make his head move.
And he's batting in the 3 spot, so you know he's a pretty good hitter too as well.
And it's oddly quiet in the park tonight. You can tell this is a big one. Well, runner takes off. Throw down from Flores. A little late. And the Wildcats have a runner in scoring position early.
Yeah, they caught a hit and run on that one. Batter it was just a little off target.
Tough pitch to hit. Either way, we got a man on second base with a little speed and a number 3 hole hitter up. Down 0-1 to Cole Ramey. Batter calls time. Got some big time arms in the outfield for the Lobos, so not a given that a single scores a run here. The 0-1 misses away. One's a fastball, just misses in off the plate. So is that Cossey? Is it Cossey or Causey?
Cossey.
Cossey's ahead 2-1. That pitch is swung on and fouled straight back, so the count is even at 2.
Batter's got to battle a little bit here now.
This would be a pretty big out early here for Ramey. Again, we haven't seen much of Whitehouse, but their #1 state ranking and record tell us that they can probably hit up and down the lineup. 2-2. Curveball. Looks like he didn't get on top of it. Misses away, and it's a full count.
Cole is having to work a little bit with this batter. He's gotten the count to full.
I wonder if we see the runner think about it here. Taking off for third. We'll see. Full count pitch to Cossey from Ramey. Fastball misses away. The runners on first and second. 1 down. And in steps the cleanup man, Garrett Hayes, playing left field tonight, wearing number 1 for the Wildcats.
Number 1, Garrett Hayes.
Got another lefty here batting cleanup now.
First pitch to Hayes, looked like something off speed. That misses up and away.
He's trying to get a hold of that command of that looks like a curveball. Just missing it outside so far to these last 2 left-handed at bats.
1-0. Pickoff play. And McCoy's back in time. That wasn't a fake. He was attempting to get the runner there. Good job by Jordan Allen getting over and covered.
Oh, yeah, almost.
Throw not in time. So Ramey set for the 1-0 here to the cleanup man. Fastball driven into right center field. That's going to be cut off by Tutt, but one run is going to score. And a stand-up double for Garrett Hayes. And Whitehouse, sorry, he didn't take second, so RBI single for Hayes. And the Whitehouse Wildcats have runners on first and third.
27, Peyton Blackman.
With one down and one in.
It's a good shot that he had right there in the center field, right there in between, right there over the second baseman's head. Was able to get his guys on base moving.
Yep, got himself into a hitter's count, hit a fastball, a little up in the zone, but he was able to get on top of it and drive it into the right center field gap. Good job by Tutt out there in right field, keeping that from getting to the gap and only allowing one to score. So, again, we're one good pitch away from getting out of this jam. Fastball swung on and missed by number 27, Peyton Blackman, the big DH. It's a big kid.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
Took a good rip at that one, too.
Oh, yeah. I wonder, does he play some football? You can look at his shoulders and legs.
Sure. And if you're watching from the Whitehouse dugout and you see that Ramey doesn't have command of the off-speed stuff just yet, you go up there looking for a fastball and get ready to hit it. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, yeah, ready to roll early in the at-bat.
So the 0-1, there's an off-speed pitch, but it misses inside. Can't tell if that was a changeup or a little slider there, or curveball, I'm sorry. Either way, it's 1-1.
Yeah, if you're cold right now, you're trying to maybe throw something low, get something on the ground. Hopefully we can turn two if it's hit hard enough.
Curveball, dribble to the mound, gets past Ramey, and a run's going to score. And the Whitehouse runner advances to third, so little dribbler, bad luck there. Runner situation stayed the same, but the Wildcats score a second run.
Yeah, they had a hit and run call there, and the second baseman, he wasn't able to catch that ball, get to that ball because he was trying to go cover up the bag.
And Ramey did his job.
Yep.
Induced very weak contact, but unfortunately just bad luck there on the batted ball. So 2 runs in, 1 out, runners on the corner for number 24. Michael Dudowski, third baseman, another lefty swinger. That ball swung on the rip. So they are on the fastball early on. Did I say his last name right? Dudowski?
Yep.
Michael Dudowski.
Yep, Dudowski.
One thing we know about the Lobos, Keaton, is it doesn't matter how many runs you score in the first inning. They're going to fight all the way back.
Yeah, very scrappy team. But hey, that's the Lobos for you.
There's that curveball. He gets it over. And Campbell Williams makes the play and is able to hold the runner. So nobody scores on the ball in play. And 2 outs, and now we're just a good pitch away from getting out of this jam.
Now batting number 8, Wynn Harris.
Number 8, Wynn Harris, the starting pitcher for the Wildcats, steps in with a chance to really help his own cause here with 2 runners in scoring position. First pitch from Ramey. There's that curveball, and he gets one over.
There you go.
That is good news for the Lobos.
Definitely.
No doubt in my mind, number 8 was looking fastball there and didn't get it.
First
I
pitch.
think I'd come back with it, see if he can get control of that thing, and that's the difference maker. And the runner at second is literally standing in center field.
Yeah, that's very odd. Never seen anything like that.
I think this is something that a well-coached team practices. They know if they make that throw to either one of those runners, the runner on third is probably going to score. So, because that runner, Keaton, another breaking ball misses. Keaton, if they throw over, the runner's not going to advance. He's going to stand there and make you chase him.
And then
If you do that, the runner at third's going to run home. So you've got to make a decision, and the decision they're making is to just not worry about him. Let's get the batter here because ultimately the runs don't score if you get this guy out.
That's
so
true. That's true.
I suspect Coach Goldman's thinking the same thing. Pretty good bit of strategy by the Whitehouse coach, though. I haven't seen that. It's interesting. I haven't seen it in a while.
Pretty gutsy, too.
1-1. Fastball up and in. Ramey liked it. Lobo fans are already complaining about the strike zone early on. We're not very far into this one.
No, not at all.
So the 2-1 to Win Harris. There's the pickoff play. He's back in time. One thing Ramey does do really well, that's twice in a row he's put that ball right on the money.
Mm-hmm. And this batter is the pitcher for Whitehouse, so he's kind of getting the idea where the ref is strike zone is early.
Wins ahead 2-1 here versus Ramey. But again, one good pitch away from getting out of this little jam here. Fastball misses away, so it's a big-time hitter's count here. Everyone in the park knows what he's looking for, including Coach Goldman and the starting pitcher tonight, Cole Ramey. So I think your best bet here is throw your best fastball in your best spot and hope your defense can convert the out behind you. So a 3-1 pitch from Ramey to Harris. Curveball. Whoa.
Tough. Looks like from my vantage point, it looked like it got down in the strike zone.
Looked pretty good.
Now batting number 3, Colin McLemore.
Gonna have a pinch runner for the pitcher, number 14, J.J. Idrago. I don't know, Keaton. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, J.J. Idrago.
So Colin McLemore, shortstop, steps in with the bases loaded and a chance to really kind of blow this thing open early on here. First pitch to McLemore, Ramey set. Fastball, good pitch in there for a strike, and he's ahead. Ramey set for the 0-1. This is high.
With the bases loaded here, we can't afford to put anybody on base.
Yeah, nowhere to put him here.
Yeah, nowhere to put him. Let's look to get out. Look to get us out here and
We're at the
only
bottom
just
of the
give
order,
up a
Keaton.
two-spot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
throw
Only
strikes.
give up a 2-spot.
1-1 pitch is on its way. Swung on and missed. Good fastball by Ramey.
That's good. That was good stuff there.
That one had a little something on it. We call that something very specific where I'm from, but I can't say it on air.
I was
A
just
little
gonna
red
say,
behind on that one.
Yeah, he had a lot of pop on there.
A little frustration behind that heater. Good one, though. So it's 1-2. Got a good defensive catcher back there. I say bury a curveball, Keaton. Let's get out of this jam right here. 1-2. Fastball in there for a strike. Strike 3. So Cole Ramey pitches his way out of a bases-loaded jam and keeps his Lobos in this one. And we're going to head to the bottom of the first. Your Lobos trail 2-0.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Welcome back. Got a good look at the Whitehouse Wildcats starting pitcher Win Harris.
A lot of W's there.
Too many W's. A lot of W's, and I have a feeling he's got a lot of W's himself this year for a team that's 18-3.
Absolutely. He's probably been stellar.
Let's see what kind of stuff he's got tonight. Looks like a lot of off-speed stuff here in the warm-ups.
He's slinging it, too.
Got a good look here from the dugout. We got our camera in the dugout tonight with the Lobos.
Up close and personal.
Up close. That is the Lobos leadoff man, Mr. Ronald Woolens, left fielder. I told him tonight as he was walking up, I said, Ron, I need you on base 3 times tonight. He said, I got you.
Yeah.
Easy. He said, that's easy money for me.
That's easy. Ron is easily one of my favorite players. I love to watch him. I love the effort that he always plays with. He's one of those guys that doesn't give up strikeouts easily. He makes you throw a lot of pitches. He has a very good eye for the ball, and coming out of the left side of that batter's box, he sees it all.
Does he have any swagger?
He definitely has swagger. 10 out of 10 on the swagger scale.
That's right.
Mom is here tonight, so we're gonna make sure he's definitely not gonna do any dancing. I had a chance to talk to her a lot at the last game against Marshall.
Tell her we need that in our life.
Absolutely. She says no sirree. And she's probably mad at me because she's going to go back and watch this feed. And she's hearing me talking about
she may be watching now.
Here we go.
Hey, if she come down here running,
Hitting
you know I'm
number
in trouble.
7, Ronald Woods.
Nice ovation. Lobo leadoff man. All right, here we go. Let's see if the Lobos can get Cole Ramey a couple of those back. Ronald Woods, like I said, his job tonight is to get on base and let the big boys drive him in. First pitch to Woods. This is outside. Got a kind of a funky delivery from Mr. Harris.
Yeah,
kind of a 3/4 slingshot type of delivery. Hadn't seen one of those this year.
Yeah, brings the ball a little bit behind him.
Ronald Woods takes a good rip at a fastball outside and swings through it. It's 1-1.
And one thing about that, it makes it harder for the batter to be able to see the ball coming out when it comes so far back.
And he's long, lanky. So Keaton, what that does is the perceived velocity is up a little faster. He's throwing, just a spitball in here, 84. But by the time he releases it, it's closer than a normal pitcher would be. It comes in, you perceive that as 87, 88. But again, we've only seen 3 pitches, so we are drawing some unfair conclusions at the moment. So 2-1 to Ronald Woods. Swung and ripped off down the line, and he is running.
He's rolling.
Ronald Woods is off and running. The ball's in the corner. He's going to be held at second, and Ronald Woods in there with a leadoff double.
And right before that pitch, as you catching him dancing a little bit, right before that pitch, he thought he got hit in the foot. And the referee said no, he didn't. So
the ump jumped in front of us, and we lost Ron's dance. He said he thought he got hit by the previous pitch.
Yeah, he thought he got hit he thought the ball got bounced into the dirt and it hit his foot. He thought. So he threw the bat thinking he was going to walk.
Now batting number 2, Taylor Tatum.
Next pitch,
we'll take it.
Yeah, next pitch he hit that single down first base line.
This is my favorite thing about baseball, right?
Yes.
The Wildcats come in here, score 2 runs, and boom, just like that. They're in a situation they weren't prepared for. Big number 2, Taylor Tatum's up. Wind blowing out tonight. I should mention. Oh, that ball's ripped into left field. They're going to hold Ronald Woods.
Excellent shot there off the first pitch by Taylor Tatum.
That ball was absolutely massacred in the left field. You get under that, that's in the trees. That's in Hallsville, Keith.
Let me tell you something I noticed when he was in that batter's box. He had more of a rock and more of a confidence to him. Like he seen the ball good, and first pitch he rocked it.
Yeah, it looked like some sort of little slider or cutter there. In the first pitch he sees, Taylor Tatum hits a rocket into left field, and the Lobos are cooking, Keaton.
Runners on the corner. That was an excellent hit by you, Taylor Tatum.
I mean, I'm serious, Keaton. You elevate that a little bit. We're just going to have to leave that one out there.
Yeah, and the
Ain't
left fielder,
that thing.
And if you're looking at the left fielder, he was playing very, very short, very, very in. So he got lucky that it was just hit. It was hit low.
Good swing by Jordan Allen. So Jordan Allen steps in. Your Lobo shortstop, because their starter went down, has handled the position really well and starting to come alive at the plate a little bit this year. Anyway, he's up with a chance to drive in a run with any ball put in play here. They'll give you the run. They're playing back up the middle.
Oh yeah, Jordan is legit. He's not phased. He's ready to go play wherever.
0-1 to Jordan Allen. Taylor Tatum takes off, and they don't throw, and he's in there with a stolen base.
Hey, that is your 4th letter on your sprint relay team, so it's going to be hard getting him out.
Let's say, if you're not familiar with Taylor Tatum's game, whether it's here or on the football field or the track,
Google him.
That's something he's capable of, folks. So now, double play is no longer in order, and Allen has evened the count at 1-1, and a base hit scores 2 here with Taylor Tatum's speed. And that fastball misses away, so we'll give Ump his credit. The zone appears to be tight for everyone tonight. Wouldn't it be something if the Lobos get these 2 runs back almost immediately and let Whitehouse know, hey, kind of like the basketball team did a few times, we're not going to lay over for you. We know you're good, but we can play with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it would be huge for Ramey as well. You don't want to see a young pitcher like that's confident shaking, and your offense can go pick you up. That's a huge thing. And Taylor Tatum scratched that. Jordan Allen on a fastball fouled straight back. So that's 2 fastballs he swung at and 2 fouled straight back. I'm afraid if I'm the Whitehouse coach, I'm telling my pitcher we're not throwing him a fastball right here, 1-2 or 2-2.
Yeah, because he's definitely getting it timed up here.
Here's the 2-2 to Allen. Calls time. Got 2 runners in scoring position, second and third, nobody out. Ronald Woods led us off with a double down the right field line. Then Taylor Tatum hits a single in the left that would have scored Ronald Woods had he not hit the thing so darn hard. And Taylor Tatum stole second. Fastball called, strike 3. Jordan doesn't like it, but 1 down for the Lobos.
Now batting number 8, Campbell Williams.
He's more so mad at himself because he thought it was a ball, but seeing you had runners on the corner, he definitely mad at himself that he didn't get a chance to put his bat on the ball.
Big strikeout there for Harris. Campbell Williams comes in with a chance to drive in a run or 2 here. For the Lobos, you don't want to squander a second, third, nobody out opportunity. So Campbell's absolutely prudent that he puts the ball in play here. Takes a little breaking ball in the dirt or the brown turf, carpet, whatever you want to call it. You got to lay off the squats, man. You're going to knock our table over.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be soft about everything.
Williams ahead 1-0. Fastball's in there for a strike.
And Campbell's giving up a big strike zone. He's a big kid.
Sure, and give Wynn Harris credit. When he's needed to pour some strikes in, that's exactly what he's done.
Yeah.
Again, the crowd is eerily quiet. I think everyone realizes how big this one is.
Yeah, they're definitely locked in.
Fastball swung on and fouled out of place. So Harris has a chance to get out of the real tricky situation here with a strike and then just worry about the batter, Drew Flores. Obviously easier said than done.
Yeah. Garrett is,
he's been leaning on the fastball.
Yeah, Campbell's batting number 3 tonight for a reason. So, well, cleanup for a reason. So,
That man can hit.
Yeah, he can definitely get out there and hit.
1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Like a fastball up in the zone. And
now batting for the Lobos, we got number 13, Drew Flores.
so Drew Flores, the Lobo catcher, steps in. Having a big sophomore season. Kid started every game at catcher last year as a freshman, so you know what Coach Goldman thinks of him. In a big, big spot here early on for the Lobos.
Yeah,
and again, we know the fastball's coming. He's been leaning on it all night. And, of course, the first pitch curveball swung on and missed.
Yeah, he was looking for that fastball. And Drew has seen a lot of baseball, so he's, as a sophomore year, he's definitely unfazed right now.
A couple big pitches coming for Wynn Harris. If I say Cole Wynn a few times, it's because the Rangers have a pitching prospect named Cole Wynn. Curveball number 2 is in there for a strike. So Wynn Harris starts off the Lobo catcher with back-to-back curveballs in the zone and is ahead 0-2 quickly.
He's throwing a lot of strikes right now.
That's how you get out of a jam. Big pitch coming, 0-2. Drew Flores. Swung on and popped into. No one's moving. Okay, second baseman lost it, but the right field makes the play. So Wynn Harris pitches himself out of jam. Lobos have 2 on scoring position with nobody out and can't get a run home. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for the top of the second inning. You're watching Lobo Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
House party? We got you covered. Office meeting? Come on, treat them right. Game day? You know we're here for it. Get your taco, nacho, or fajita bar today, only at Juicy's Taco.
Alrighty, welcome back
Longview 25,
to Longview
Whitehouse
Game
19.
Day's presentation of Longview Lobo Baseball. I'm Frank Sides, joined as always by Keaton Daniels. Shout out to some of our sponsors that help us make this happen. Noble Roofing. You see the logo on the screen there. All the storms that have been happening lately. They've actually expanded their business, Keaton. They are a full-on construction company, contractors. They're actually building and redoing the country club over at Oak Forest. Those guys do really good work. So
Big time. Congratulations to
give
him.
them a call for anything, not just roof damage now. Any remodeling you need done. Hell, I think they'll build you a house if you need them to. Sounds like.
Definitely sounds like that.
So, good-looking Cole Ramey, Lobo starting pitcher, got himself into a little jam in the first inning, pitched his way out of it, and only gave up 2, and it looks like the Lobos aren't going to have a problem tonight getting on base and scoring runs. So, again, you tell Cole, if you're Coach Goldman, just throw strikes and just keep the damage limited, and we'll pick you up on offense.
Definitely. Let your defense play, because your defense is definitely good enough to compete out there. Just throw some good quality strikes.
Yeah, those last 2 batters he faced started to get the curveball over a little bit. Fastball had a little zip on it, so that's what I'm looking to see here in the top of the second.
And if you're
Pound
cold,
that strike zone with your best pitches.
Yeah, if you're cold, you don't want to throw a lot of pitches and get your pitch count up there. I think right now, I think if I heard it right, he's up in the 20s, which is no surprise. 20s or maybe 30s, but you definitely want to get that pitch count, keep it low, to be able to try to get through more of this game unscathed and be able to let your boys hit for you.
Coming up to bat for the Wildcats, we got number 7, Braden Bean.
Leading off the inning for the Wildcats is the 9-hole hitter, Braden Bean. Braden Bean is going to lead off for the Whitehouse Wildcats, hitting in the 9-hole tonight. So they batted 8 batters in the first. Got a chance to turn the lineup over pretty early here in this one. Certainly don't want, if you can avoid it, the 9-hole hitter going on, getting on base for the top of the order. First pitch from Ramey's in there for a strike. Good fastball, pumping it in there.
Oh, yeah.
Wish I had some velocity readings on what he's throwing. That looks like he's got some heat. Looks like he's throwing harder than the Whitehouse pitcher.
Yeah, definitely I agree with you on that. Good first pitch, fastball, getting right over the middle of the plate.
There's that curveball, turned on, hit well to center field. Taylor Tatum lost it a little bit, and the wind carries it, but he catches it. That's what speed will do for you in center field, and you can see the third base coach for Whitehouse kind of shrugging like, how did that happen?
Heck of a play there. Heck of a play there by Taylor. He was able to, he kind of misread it a little bit, but he turned the horses on, was able to go grab it real quick.
Now batting number 5,
In other sports, Keaton, they call that makeup speed. We know he's got plenty of that.
You can't.
I've seen him do it at linebackers. No, you have too. So nice at bat by the 9-hole hitter there. Should have been a fairly easy pop out to center field, but the wind took it, and Taylor had to go run it down, but he did. So 1 down. Leadoff man Jermod McCoy steps in. He singled in the first and stole second base and proceeded to score the first run for the Whitehouse Wildcats, who currently lead 2-0. And the 1-0 pitch misses. 1-0 pitch misses.
Great count here for Mr. McCoy. Hitter's count, so he may be looking at it swinging.
2-0 pitch. Fastball misses away. It's 3-0. So I suspect Mr. McCoy is going to have the take sign here. Might even have it twice, but I'd be very surprised if he swings the bat here.
He was a pretty good hitter his last at bat. He got him a single that he saw.
3-0 pitch, middle fastball, and he was taken the whole way.
Yeah, he wants to definitely get on base because he got a stolen base in that last inning as well.
With a kid that's unlikely to hit one out, you go ahead and have him take a pitch there and see if you can't draw first the easy way. 3-1 from Ramey to McCoy. That misses away, and McCoy draws a 1-out walk here in the second. Beat of the order's headed up now. This is Keegan McCoy.
Now batting number 16, Keegan McCoy.
Keegan popped out his first time up. Got a little speed on first base, so I I suspect he's going to take a pitch or two while Mr. McCoy tries to mosey on down to second place. But I think we know what kind of arm Drew Flores possesses, and I'm sure Whitehouse does as well. So we'll see. He steps out. Pickoff attempt.
He's leery of that.
Yeah, easily back.
Didn't have a big jump.
First pitch is in there high for a ball. McCoy kind of moseyed off first base enough that Drew Flores thought about a back pick there, but didn't throw down. I expect to see him take off here soon. McCoy, Ramey checks the runner at first. McCoy's not too far off. Throws over again. Back in plenty of time. Now the new rules in Major League Baseball, he would not be allowed to throw over again. If he didn't convert it to an out, he's given a free base. And the 1-0 misses high.
I'll tell you what, these new rules that we're seeing right now in baseball is speeding the game up.
Absolutely. They're doing exactly what they're intended to do.
Yeah.
No kid wants to watch a baseball game for 3 hours and 45 minutes and ends up 2-1.
Yeah,
I don't, and I love baseball.
It's becoming very entertaining. Opening day was yesterday, so I watched a lot of baseball yesterday.
Me too. Oh, 2-0 pitch misses inside. So it's 3-0 on the second consecutive batter here in the second inning. And Keaton, yesterday, the opening day time of game was 42 minutes faster than the previous years. Stolen bases were up, runs were up, and a lot of that has to do with the pitch clock, to be honest. You know how much effort it takes to throw a 100-mile-an-hour sinker?
You speed it up.
Yeah.
You speed up the game. It's definitely.
And until this year, you were allowed to take as much time as you wanted to recover from that. Now you're throwing 100 every 15 seconds. It's just you're not going to be as effective.
Yes, you're going to wear the pitchers down very quickly.
Back to the action at hand. 3-1 from Ramey. It's a 3-hole hitter. And we got a base runner off and running. That ball's hit really well out to left field, but Ronald Woods is there. Makes the play easily. And that's 2 down.
That was a replay of what we saw in the first inning. He got a good shot to Ronald Woods that last inning as well as he just did. Made that runner halt and come back and run back to first base. So the hit and run was not successful for Whitehouse on that.
Excellent at bat, though, by
Keegan
McCord. He got himself into a hitter's count and absolutely smoked that ball. Just happened to be right at the Lobo left fielder. And 3-hole hitter Luke Causey is in. Luke walked his first time up, but I can just tell by looking at him in the plate, he is very comfortable hitting in situations like this. With enough speed on the bases here that anything in the gaps is 100% going to score the third run of the game. But the Lobo outfield defense is pretty solid. Curveball just misses away. So Ramey starts off Causey, with a ball. It's 1-0.
Let's go, Cole. Let's go, Stewart. Right here, Stewart.
1-0 fastball is fouled straight back out of play. Oh, hits the metal roof behind us and stays up there.
Big long fly foul ball.
Keaton, you think you can get us an update on the softball game?
Yeah,
Curious over there. I have a feeling somebody in that phone is over there. I'm curious. Lady Lobo is looking to move to 8-0 in district. They're 7-0 for the first time in school history, Keaton.
Man,
They can ball.
Yeah, girls are rolling.
1-1. Fastball dribbled to first base, and they're going to call it foul off his foot. So 1-2 here, and Ramey's a pitch away from getting his team in the dugout. No runs scored in the second. And that Whitehouse softball team's pretty salty too, so that's a good good softball game going on across the street over there. I'd love to be a fly on the wall in that dugout. So Ramey ahead 1-2. The 3-hole hitter Luke Causey's up. He calls time. Pace is slow just a little bit here in the second inning. Again, you can kind of feel how important this game is. 1-2 pitch off and running. The runner struck 3, swinging. And the Lobos are out of the top of the second. And we're going to head to the bottom of the second with a chance to put some runs on the board and get back in this one. You're watching LOBO baseball here live on Longview Game Day.
At Godarzi and Young, we take things more seriously.
Every case that's handled at our office is handled by a team. That work and dedication has caused our office to recover more record verdicts and settlements than any other law firm in Northeast Texas.
It is our obligation to make sure our client has the financial backings and the manpower to be successful.
We are exactly who we say we are. We're trial lawyers who've gotten results year in, year out.
Welcome back. Got a good look there at number 14. Sorry, Andrew Tutt, your right fielder / quarterback / relief pitcher for the Lobos. Going to lead us off here in the bottom of the second. Lobos just need some base runners, put a little bit more pressure on the starting pitcher. Definitely a good sign in the first inning that this starting pitcher wasn't really getting a whole lot past the Lobo hitters. When you see a team's record like that at 18-3, Keaton, your first assumption is they've got some kid that's going to Ole Miss to pitch, and it doesn't. And again, I never want to knock. And that's not what I'm doing here. But there's no information online. You can't do any online scouting for high school baseball. But my first assumption was, oh no, they've got a kid going to pitch at LSU, and it doesn't appear to be the case, which is a good thing for Longview tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely, right there.
First pitch to Tut's a strike fastball for a strike.
Hey, got us a quick update of the girls' game. It is 0-0 right now in the bottom of the second.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's right. They started late tonight because of the potential weather. Tut fouls the second pitch of the at-bat straight back, and it's 0-2 quickly. Need to teach you how to do this, Keaton, so we can go one-man streams in 2 different places. 0-2 to Tut. Ripped to center field, but the center fielder is right there. That was a really well-struck 0-2 pitch. It looked like Mr. Harris hung a curveball there, and Tut was all over it.
Now batting number 1, Kiefer Doxey.
Second baseman Kiefer Doxey steps in. Kiefer pitched Tuesday night in Pine Tree and twirled the gym. Only allowed 1 run and went all 7, and helped the Lobos to improve to 4-1 in district. Good at bat by Andrew Tutt as Doxey takes the first pitch down for a ball. Second pitch fastball is in there for a strike.
He's got a good at bat. Couldn't be mad about it, but just hit it straight to the center fielder.
Yep, a little bit unlucky, just like the Whitehouse batter that hit it to Ron out there. It kind of is what it is. They even out, 1-1. Swung on and missed. Big rip at that one. Again, that looked like a little off-speed pitch that he might have hung a little bit there as well. And I'm seeing these Lobo hitters swing with a little bit more confidence than I've seen earlier in the season. They're trying to do damage with these pitches.
It looks like they're starting to catch up to the pitching a little bit.
Starting pitcher Wynn Harris falls down after that one. Definitely didn't slip in the dirt. Keaton, I'm going to open up this drink here. Do your best to avoid knocking this table over. I'd appreciate that. And the 2-2 misses away. Good pitch. Good eye. And Kiefer Doxey has come back in the count to fill it up. Oh, and he takes one to the back. Gonna be honest, that hurt. Tough kid, though.
Yeah.
And he looks like he's put on 20 pounds since last season.
Yeah, he's definitely was able to absorb that in the back.
10,
kind of shook it off because no batters like to get hit.
All righty, so number 10 steps in, the designated hitter tonight. Scratch that, the third baseman, DeTravian Gates. We saw DeTravian the other night for the first time. I'm not real familiar with DeTravian. He wasn't on the team last year, but I can tell by looking at him, he looks like a football player, like most Lobos do. Big kid.
Got some good. He got a good hit in, and he showed us a little dance moves.
Yes, he did. I have noticed that even in Pine Tree the other night, when the Lobos do have an extra base hit, they put on a show at second base.
Yeah. And it's fun. It's fun for the team. It's fun for us to watch that. Gets everybody into it.
Fastball misses away, so Gates is ahead 1-0. That's the biggest complaint about baseball, Keith. It's not fun, right? Make it fun for these kids. More of them will play.
And I remember the Rangers made that interesting. And you start seeing their waves to kind of pick up. You see a lot of teams do that.
1-0 to Gates. Fastball's up. Attempted pickoff, but Doxey's back in plenty of time. So DeTravian Gates is ahead 2-0, and you can hear Coach Goldman on the crowd mic say, sit on your pitch. You don't want to start walking the bottom of the order, so I suspect he's going to get that fastball here, and hopefully it's in a spot he likes. And he gets a fastball, but he misses. It's 3-0.
3-0 count. Good eye at the plate.
So Goldman doesn't even need to tell him. He knows you're taking this one. So we're one ball away from the Lobos having this 2 first batters of the inning on again. And the fastball misses down and away.
Making the pitcher,
Yes,
Wynn
sir.
Harris having to work a little bit.
Now we're cooking. We get the 9-0 hitter coming up.
Batting number 9,
Top of
Jose
the order on
Arellano.
deck. This is a perfect spot for one of my least favorite plays in baseball. The sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, we got us a timeout call.
But if before this inning started, you would have told Coach Goldman you're going to have second and third with one out and Ronald Woods up, you'd have taken that in a heartbeat. So
big time. So
bunt him over and let your leadoff man put the ball in play.
Absolutely right. Especially with just one out. Let's try to get the top of the order back up really quickly.
In case you're wondering, there's a little visit at the mound here. The coach came out to kind of settle down the starting pitcher for the Wildcats, who again are kind of seeing some adversity tonight that they may not have anticipated. This is a very good baseball team, and it's starting to look like we've got one in our hands here too, Keith. So number 9-0 hitter, Jose Arellano, the designated hitter tonight. It's not often you see the DH asked to square around and bunt, but this situation absolutely calls for it. And let's see if he can put one down. Everything okay over there?
Yeah, we good. Still 0-0 top third for the girls' game.
Keaton, these stools may be a little too tall. My bad. He's going to swing away and rip it right at the shortstop, and they're going to turn 2.
They get them out of the inning there. Wow. That was a tough play.
Unbelievable. So with that, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more Lobo baseball on Longview Game Day.
Injuries aren't planned, and here at Longview Orthopedic, we're going to work together with patients to try to obtain the best outcome possible for them. We have the ability to treat all injuries for all patients and athletes of all ages. One thing I want patients to understand is that, I've been in their situation. I played football at Texas A&M University, played offensive line, I was a guard, and being an athlete, suffering injuries, and having that passion to get back on the field gave me a really good perspective on the other side of the line as a treating physician now here at the Longview Orthopedic Clinic.
Alrighty, welcome back. Terrible break for the Lobos. We're talking a foot away from being a double in the gap that scores 2 runs and ties it, but instead it's a line drive double play and gets the starting pitcher for the Wildcats, Wynn Harris, out of a pretty big jam.
It's a game of inches too, just like they say in all other sports, and that right there just proves to you how important it is to have your players in the right place. That ball was hitting on a rope right to the shortstop. Your runner that was on second base thought it was going to be past him because he was running, and it was just unlikely. So he was able to catch it and was able to turn and get that double play off of that. So, tough play, tough.
I guess I thought there was nobody out, Keaton. That's my fault.
No, that's all.
Leadoff man.
Remember, Tut came in, hit that ball out to center field.
That's right. Never mind then. I was under the assumption there were no outs, so scratch literally everything I said in that at bat. My fault. A bunt absolutely does not make sense there with 1 out. My bad. That's what I get for
Now,
doing all this at the same time.
You got your hands full, so no, you're just fine.
Number 1, Garrett Hayes steps in. He drove in the first run for the Wildcats, ripped a single. Probably could have been a double, but the outfield speed kept it from 1. And the first pitch from Ramey to Hayes is a curved ball that bounces, and he's ahead 1-0.
And he's one of the first, one of the 2 left-handed at bats for Whitehouse.
Fastball misses in. It's 2-0. Hitter's count here. 2-0 fastball turned on and hit into his own dugout.
Too fast there.
You know how early you have to be on a fastball to hit it behind you.
Jason doesn't
Literally
want to hit it over
as
there, our
early
camera
as
guy.
you can be. And that's a good heater he turned on. 2-1. That ball's hit hard. Into right field and down for a single. And the leadoff runner is aboard again. That's 3 consecutive innings for the Wildcats.
Now batting number 27.
Garrett Hayes, he's 2
Black.
for 2 with 2 singles tonight. Both good swings. He was on top of it. Here goes the big DH kid, Peyton Blackman.
Throwover's no good.
And his RBI, his RBI his last at bat came off a hit and run situation where the second baseman just wasn't able to protect his home because the runner was trying to steal.
So 1-0. Runner on first. That ball swung on a miss. Good fastball up in the zone there.
Turned the velocity up a little bit. Got the batter. He was late on that swing.
Shows bunt. Pulls it back. Curveball bounces. And it's 2-1. Two-one pitch, swung.
Got him.
Taken. Throw down on a stolen base attempt is bounced in there, and we got a runner on second base.
Just couldn't secure the catch at second base, but had him out if he was able to get that tag in time.
Big time hitters count here for big number 27, Peyton Blackman. Got a chance to drive in another run here if he gets his pitch. Fastball up and in, that misses. So runners on first and second. Nobody out. I believe all 3 innings for the Whitehouse Wildcats have started that way.
Yeah.
First and second, nobody out.
He was able to get through the second pretty quickly.
That is playing with fire, Keaton.
Yeah. The third inning, first 2 runners are on base.
Brings up lefty swinging Michael Dudolski.
Now batting
Mike, his first time up, lined out. And we haven't seen too many balls hit and play weekly for either team, so they start finding gaps. This game could be way higher scoring than we anticipated. So Ramey's got a chance to pitch himself out of another small jam here. Let's see if he can get the first pitch over for a strike. Shows bunt, attempts to push it forward and whiffs, so it's 0-1.
Doesn't look comfortable trying to bunt up there.
Nope,
Just
nope.
laying at it. And that's not how you taught the bunt.
No, you're taught to catch that ball with the bat. And let's see if he changes his mind and decides not to give away the out here.
Yeah, I think that coach doesn't want to give up another strike. with the way he tried to bunt that ball.
Let's see. No, he's going to swing away. No, he's going to try to push bunt again, and that's no good. So just like that, Ramey's ahead 0-2 on Dudalski after 2 bunt attempts that, to be honest with you, they might have been balls, Keaton. It looked like he was up and away with them, but we'll take the free 2 strikes, and it's 0-2.
Absolutely. Do anything that we can to get Cole Ramey going.
I think I'd come
get
up
this first out here.
I think I'd come up and in with a heater here. It's exactly what he does, and he's late. We'll do the 0-2 all over again. Good pitch. Fastball in 0-2, misses up and away. He's got a couple to play with here.
Yeah. But again, with the pitch count, you don't want to throw too many pitches and dry that count up. You want to try to stay in here as long as you can if you're the starting pitcher.
There's a good curveball swung and popped up into right center field. Play made out there by Tut. Good job by the right fielder.
Excellent effort there by Tut getting in to come in and catch that ball here to get our first out.
Big out. Big out.
Now batting number 8, Wynn Harris.
Pitcher is up.
Wynn Harris is up, and I believe Wynn walked his first time up. Runner still on first and second. 1 down. Cole Ramey has been pitching. He's been pitching with guys on all night, so I doubt that's of any real concern to him right now. He just needs to focus on the strike zone. First pitch misses down and away. 1-0. One thing I have noticed about this Whitehouse team is they are very disciplined plate, Keaton. I haven't seen them swing at anything off the plate.
Correct. Other than those wild bunt attempts, I agree with you on that.
Correct. Yeah. Oh, that hurt. Ribcage shot on the 1-0. Bases are loaded. That hurt.
And that's tough there because that's the pitcher.
And that's going to bring up the number 8 hole hitter, Colin McLemore. He struck out looking his first time up.
So 2 walks in the inning.
Now
There by
batting
Cole
number 3,
Ramey.
Colin McLemore.
I wonder if we've got the, if we're coming home with this one. Looks like the second baseman and shortstop are back, so we may be giving the run here on a ground ball up the middle, unless it's just absolutely smoked. Either way, how about a strikeout, Keaton?
Yeah, but definitely. Well, something slow right back to the pitcher to where we can get us something out. A double play would be great.
A bunt, and it's a good one. And it goes foul. Woo. That was a fantastic bunt.
That was. I mean, if it was just a half an inch over more to the left, you're looking at everybody safe. And the coach from Whitehouse is coming in protesting it because he's wondering how much give did he give. And if you saw my hands up, I know the crowd can't see it. I was right here on line.
Yeah, we got a good view of it.
Yeah, we had a good view of that. That was definitely a foul ball. It was close, but it was definitely foul.
Let them know they can hop on YouTube right quick and rewind and take a look at it.
Absolutely, yeah. If you're looking at it on YouTube, you can definitely.
Don't tell the umpires that. I ain't trying to slow this thing down any more than it already is.
Yeah.
We're an hour into this stream, and we've only been recorded, 8, 10, 12 outs?
Yep.
Out of, what, it's going to be 42 tonight, so. Both managers are managing this one like it's as important as it is. This is for the district lead.
Yeah, big time.
In this district, the 1 seed means a lot.
Yeah, big time district matchup tonight. You got the Lobos right now in second place. Whitehouse is in first. First time seeing each other all season, so you're out there throwing different things at them.
We're going to need some dinner, Keaton. I can feel it coming. All right. We're going to do it again, 0-1. That was a really, really well-placed bunt. Let's see if he does it again. Swinging away. Good curveball in there for a strike. Ramey's ahead 0-2 with a chance. This would be a massive strikeout with a 9-hole hitter on deck. 0-2, you've got Drew Flores behind the plate. You can bury one here if you want. But I think I'd throw a fastball up in the zone, Keaton. And that's where Flores is setting up. And it's hit hard. Left field, Woods is back underneath it. Uh-oh, he slips. Oh, he can't make the play. One run's going to score. And on an error from Ronald Woods, it is 3-0 and the bases remain loaded.
And that's very uncharacteristic by Ronald. He just lost his footing out there. And it's rain today, and he just lost it tracking. His feet got out from under him.
Now batting number 7, Braden Bean.
Ball was hit pretty well out to left field, but that's a play you typically expect Ronald Woods to make. Unfortunately for the Lobos, he doesn't. Bases loaded, still only one away. Trailing 3-0 and the 9-hole hitter up, Braden Bean. And Braden popped out his first time up. Little hip wiggle at the plate, and he's ready for his first pitch. He's going to bunt. At least it looks like he is. Why? Help me understand this one, Keaton.
I don't understand it at all. You got the bases loaded and an attempt at a bunt. And he pulls back, but it was a strike anyway.
0-1. I can't imagine he's really trying to bunt this. What purpose would it serve? Irrelevant? See if he pulls it back. Going to put some pressure on the Lobo defense, I guess. Yeah, there it is. No chance he was actually going to bunt that. Good pitch by Ramey. Curveball, he fouls it off, and it's 0-2 again. Leadoff hitter on deck who's been on base both times tonight. Here's the 0-2 from Ramey. Good fastball driven. What a play!
There you go.
Go first! Oh! Nice play by the third baseman there. Unbelievable play by Arellano. Scratch that by Gates at third base. Absolutely saved at least a run, maybe 2 there.
Now batting number 5, Jamar McCoy.
I know things happen quickly.
That was a hell of a play there.
Absolutely fantastic play. Yep. I wonder if he had to play it first, if he'd have popped up and fired it to get the force out. Either way, excellent play by Gates. Saves a run. It's 4-0 though. Leadoff man steps back in. McCoy singled and walked. He's been on twice tonight. Got a stolen base attempt. Throwing to left field. So the 5th run scores on an error as Flores attempts to throw out the runner still in second and tosses it into left field. So Ramey steps back in 1-1 to number 5, Keegan McCoy. Runner on second. There's a good rip at a fastball. It's 1-2. Runner on second base. 5 runs in for the Wildcats so far. Couple errors this inning by your Lobos, which is a bit uncharacteristic.
That's tough there.
But here's the 1-2. Pickoff attempt. He's back in time.
Tough part about it is they only got 4 hits, 5 runs, so a lot of errors on our part this inning.
Scoreboard says 1, but
a lot of walks, yeah.
I'm not sure if that play to left field and Ronald was a single because he lost the lines or an error because he tripped. Either way, doesn't matter. It's 5-0 right now, and the Lobos have the work cut out for them as Ramey's 1-2 misses away. 2-2. You want to get this batter here and not let the meat of the order come up for the 3rd time.
Yeah, that's true.
With a chance to do some damage. And again, the Lobo bats are hitting the ball well too, so this one's not over, but you got to. It's at the point where now you got to start limiting the damage because we're in the danger zone a little bit here. 2-2 fastball. That misses, so it's full. Full count pitch to McCoy from Ramey. Misses up. Runners on first and second now. There are 2 down. That's going to bring up the 2-hole hitter Keegan McCord.
Now batting number 16, Keegan.
Popped out both times up tonight. Now the Lobos have their work cut out for them tonight, Keaton.
Yep.
We've seen it before.
Yep.
They're going to keep scrapping and clawing and fighting.
He's had his work cut out this inning. Saw a lot of at-bats.
First pitch breaking balls misses away.
Had to throw a lot of pitches, which doesn't do well for us playing this great Whitehouse team.
Yeah, I don't know where he is pitch count wise, but they're starting to pile up a little bit. Fastball swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 from Ramey. Curveball, good pitch, strike 2.
Great pitch there. I was ready to call strike before he even got to the plate.
I tend to do that way too often, Keith. Especially in basketball. Oh, it's good. The 3-pointer's not even there halfway. My Lobo fan coming out of me.
Right on line.
Here's the 1-2 from Ramey. Chance to get out of this inning. Good pitch, but 16 lays off of it. That is Luke Causey, the right fielder for the Wildcats. There's a ball hit well. Go get it, Taylor.
Great speed.
Nice play by the center fielder, Taylor Tatum, to get the Lobos out of the third. We're going to head to the bottom of the third. You are watching Lobo baseball here live on Longview Game Day.
Over the last 10 years, our office has achieved many record verdicts and settlements. Our commitment has always been to outwork and outfight any opponent we have in whatever courtroom we find ourselves in.
At Godarzi & Young, we have settlements and verdicts that are unmatched. Whether you come face to face with the corporation or an insurance company, they know that if they don't justly compensate our clients, they're going to have to face the Godarzi & Young trial team in the courtroom.
Alrighty, welcome back to the bottom of the third here at Lobo Field. Got a good look at leadoff man Ronald Woods there, going to lead us off. He ripped a double down the line his first time up. Lobos need to get some offense cooking here. Keaton gives me a thumbs up. We may have a softball update coming.
Sorry. That thumbs up was something else.
No.
I totally thought off. I'm sorry. We are down 1-0 right now. So.
All righty, Ronald Woods is going to step in, and again, his job is to get on base and see if the guys behind him can put the Lobos on the board. We've had some opportunities. First 2 runners on, second, third, nobody out in the first inning, couldn't get a run home. First 2 batters on, 2 on, 1 out last inning, couldn't get a run home. So let's see if we can kind of break the seal here on the offense and get the Lobos back in this one. 5 runs down here early on, but this Lobo offense is capable of coming back from that. And Woods takes a good curveball in there for a strike. He's down 0-1. Fastball away, swung on and missed. So he's down 0-2 quickly. Taylor Tatum waits in deck, and I got a feeling he's not going to throw that first pitch curveball again to Taylor. He almost hit that to the Woods. Woods down 0-2. Here's the pitch from Harris. Swung on and popped into left field. Gonna be a tough play for somebody. Play made out there in left field. And leadoff man is down for Lobos.
Now batting number 2, Taylor Tatum.
Big center fielder, made some good defensive plays tonight. Hit the ball hard his first time up. Taylor Tatum steps in.
He's playing some good ball out there in center field. Able to go track down some balls. It's hit out there. It'll be tough for anybody to go get.
Good pitch. And it looks like Harris might be settled in a little bit. Some of those command issues he had early on, it looks to have solved those so far.
And it's easier when it's a 5-0 run. When it's a 5-0
Absolutely.
lead.
Taylor takes the 0-1 down low. Yeah, it's definitely easier to pitch with a little bit more confidence when your team spots you 5. But you haven't seen these Lobos yet.
Yes. No.
Here's the 1-1 to Tatum. Curveball hit down the third base line. It's fair. And Tatum is off and running.
He's
He makes
rolling.
the turn. He's headed to second base.
He's still having trouble
He's
getting
going.
that ball.
He's coming to third.
And he's there safely.
Tatum is in there for a triple.
He's there. Hey, that left fielder had trouble getting that ball.
Longview.
Tatum
So
with
he
a
had
one-out
his horses
triple.
on.
Now batting number 0, Jordan Allen.
And Jordan Allen's up again with a chance to put a ball in play and score a run. First time up, he had runners in second and third with nobody out. Struck out swinging, wasn't able to get a run home. But let's see if he can make up for that here. So Tatum is on tonight with I believe that is a single, a stolen base, and a triple on his way to a very huge night tonight.
And you don't see too many players in the district that would get a routine, a double, clearly a double, and make it and stretch it out into a triple.
I mean,
excellent hustle.
Might have been a single if there's a third baseman out there. Jordan Allen makes that play. May not get Taylor at first, but his speed turns that into a triple.
Yes, absolutely. Excellent hustle there by Taylor.
So Allen takes the first pitch for a ball. He's ahead in the count with a chance to drive in the Lobos' first run. Just put something in play with Taylor's speed. They're giving you the run. Curveball hits him in the back. He doesn't love it, but it didn't hurt. I say that from here, but that was a floater. And again, we are cooking. Keaton, we got runners on first and third.
Now batting number 8, Campbell
Williams is going to step in.
Oh, yeah. Runners on the corner.
No one likes to get hit in the back, Keaton, but luckily it was a curveball.
You can tell. You can definitely tell Jordan was definitely not happy to see that.
Wanted to drive that run in, didn't he?
Yep, definitely.
Campbell Williams steps in, and he had a massive hit in our first stream versus Texas High a couple weeks ago. Big triple down the line that drove in 2. So here we go. Ball swung on and dribbled foul. And the Lobos have seen him once, so we're starting to see him approach the at-bats a little bit differently here, knowing what's coming. Not going to be confused because he does have a bit of a funky delivery. Williams is down 0-1. Need a ball in play here one way or the other. Fastball misses away. Williams is ahead we're even 1-1. Tell you what, both teams, all 3 innings, have just been littered with base runners. Campbell Williams takes a breaking ball low, and it's 2-1. He's ahead. Big pitch coming here from Wynn Harris. 2-1 to Campbell Williams.
Oh,
Fastball hit hard. That is over his head.
It is. Trouble there.
1 run's going to score. Jordan Allen's making the turn. He's headed to third base.
Oh
no. Campbell Williams is in trouble. He's got to get back. And he's out. Oh.
Man.
A base running mistake cost the Lobo a base runner. So Campbell Williams makes the turn at second base a little too wide and is thrown out trying to get back to the bag. Unfortunate, but
now batting
he
number
smoked
13,
that ball.
Drew Flores.
And the Lobos are on the board.
That was a good shot there, just a running error mistake. He was halfway to third until he realized that Jordan was staying put.
Jordan
Coach was holding his hands up clearly, not wanting him to run.
Drew Flores.
Just a running error there by Campbell.
So the Lobos do score one. Taylor Tatum scores on the double from Williams. Williams rounds second, and before he realizes Jordan Allen was held up at third, wasn't able to get back to the bag and was tagged out. I'm surprised to see Allen still at third. I would have thought he would have taken off for home, but I guess we'd rather have that at second than at home. So
Yes.
Drew Flores takes the 0-1 pitch low, and it's 1-1. Still got a chance to drive that second run in. And again, we've talked about it all night. This pitcher for Whitehouse, Wynn Harris, isn't doing anything to fool these Lobo hitters.
Correct.
So this game's not over. We just need to keep Whitehouse off the board. Our offense is clicking a little bit. Here's the 1-1 to Drew Flores. That misses low. Campbell Williams, that's two opposite field, I say triples, probably would have been a triple had Jordan Allen not been on third base, but Campbell and Williams had to hold up. It looked like he might make that play, but from here you could see that it was sailing right over his head. Jordan Allen had no way of seeing that.
Yeah,
not on him.
And that ball was coming in hard too. So
2-1, ripped down the line. Absolutely smoked. One run's going to score, and there goes Drew. He's headed to second base. Let's watch him dance. Here he goes, Keaton. There it is.
Hey.
Here we go.
There we go. We're cooking a little bit. Hey, that could have been it.
Should have been two.
Yeah, it could have been two here. We got a timeout called by Whitehouse.
Absolutely smoked that. So Lobo hitters are all over Wynn Harris tonight. Just unfortunate they're down 3 runs. They played a little sloppy defensively. And that's going to be it for Harris. And I think we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back for more action here in the bottom of the third. It's been a wild game so far. Lobos trail 5-2, but this one is far from over, Keaton. We'll be back after these quick commercials from a couple of our sponsors.
Don't fumble when you're looking for your next trailer. At R&J Trailers, we got the hookup. Cargo Mate, Hallmark, Text Line, Diamond C. We've got the inventory selection to get you into the end zone. Snap into savings with R&J Trailers. Don't pass up on the best deals around. R&J Trailers in Longview and online at rnjtrailers.com. We've got the hookup.
We are back. Got a new pitcher on the mound for the Wildcats. I can't see his number, but he is a big kid. And something tells me he's got some pretty good stuff. His coach brought him in to kind of put out a fire a little bit here. And a base running blunder cost the Lobos at least 1 run. An error in the field cost them another. And a throwing error from your catcher cost another. This very easily could be a 3-3 ball game.
Definitely.
Probably should be.
Man.
But like I said, the Lobos bats are cooking tonight.
And
so
we could be winning just as well too. We've had runners first and second inning.
And some hard hit balls hit right at some guys. So one thing about the Lobos we've seen all year is they can absolutely break. I'm not shocked that they can hit. I'm shocked they can hit so well. I expect the Lobos to be really good at the plate, but there's not a hole in the lineup, Keaton.
Yes.
All these kids have just progressed quite a bit from what we expected from them. Number 25 is going to pitch run. That is Casey Stein. He's going to run for whoever's on second base. Oh, Drew Flores. It's been so long, I forgot. There's a good look at the reliever. I got number 15, Chris Woodley.
We're watching Chris Woodley, man.
I wonder if Chris Woodley's
he's
in
a big-time thrower.
Is he in for the long haul, or is he just kind of a one-inning reliever? I guess we'll see.
On the mound now for the Wildcats, we got number 15, Chris Woodley.
Andrew Tutt steps in. First one to see him. Runner in scoring position,
Now
2
back
down.
Number 14, Andrew Tutt.
But the Lobos, both teams, I think we've had at least a dozen base runners on both sides. First pitch to Tutt. Breaking ball. Good one. Swung on and foul tipped. That's a good-looking tight curveball, too. Base hit drives in another one here for Tutt. Fastball, that swung on and missed. That might have a little sink on it. This kid's got good stuff, Keaton.
Yeah.
you don't have the luxury of seeing the behind the pitcher angle that I've got. That ball had some tail on it. And if you haven't seen it, it's just, it's going to take him an inning to kind of get acclimated to this.
And Tut is battling. He's able to foul off the first two, but
down 0-2.
Yeah, even just from my vantage point, just looking at it. That's a good eye.
1-2 pitch misses high. And I can tell early on that Woodley's got his command. He put that ball exactly where the catcher wanted it. Good job by Tut laying off. Curveball, he waits on it. Good pitch, but he hung it.
Yeah, kind of had him late there because he didn't know where that was going, and at the last minute, it was going to be a strike.
Broke into the plate, into the heart of the plate, but
that was a good
tough pitch to wait on and hammer it with 2 strikes. So
that was a good battle there.
1-2 to Tut. That sinker misses low, so Tut's battling back.
Good job, Tut. Good eye at the
more
plate.
pitches you see, the better your odds are that you're going to make contact with one of them. So Tut's battling hard. 2-2. Good pitch. Get over his head. Get over his head.
It's down.
It's down. It's down.
Run scores.
Pitch runner's going to score. And Tut drives in the Lobos' 3rd run of the night. With a little bloop single. With a little bloop single into right field. Excellent bat from Andrew Tut. Fought hard. Came back from 0-2. And drives in the run. Unbelievable at bat.
There's a quick recap. There's 3 consecutive hits by the Lobos, 3 RBIs, right, in consecutive hits too as well. So, man, we're cooking. We're back in this ball game, 5-3.
That's going to bring up number 1, Kiefer Doxey. Kiefer was hit by a pitch after getting down on the count his last time up, and Keaton, we may be in for one heck of a baseball game.
Yeah.
It's already been fun to watch.
Man, this is a fun one.
Kiefer takes a swing at the 1-0 and fouls it straight back. Unbelievable at bat by Andrew Tut. I can't get over it. Down 0-2, fights back, and just a perfectly placed blooper into right field scores the Lobos' 3rd run. 1-1 to Doxey. Curveball, that's blind into right. Oh! The first baseman makes the play. That'll do it for the Lobos, but they do get 3 to bring it back to within 2. We're headed to the top of the 4th inning. You are watching Lobo Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Welcome back. There's a good look at your new Lobo pitcher, Campbell Williams. And Campbell came in his last stream we did at home versus Texas High and put in some solid work. I think he gave the Lobos 3.5, maybe 4 innings in that comeback victory.
He was probably the biggest. That was the spotlight of our game. We came back and won that game. We got us an interview with him. He was able to bring us home. So hopefully we look forward to repeating that same thing today.
Yep, and I think with Campbell, just like last go-round, your job is to come in here and throw strikes, pound that strike zone.
Oh, yeah. And with Campbell coming to the pitcher's mound, it looks like we got our 3rd baseman. He just went over to first. There's Javian Gates, and it looks like our DH is now playing at 3rd, and that's Jose Aurelio.
Gotcha. Outfield alignment remains the same. And here we go. Luke Causey, number 3-hole hitter, steps in tonight to lead off the 4th inning. Luke has walked and struck out tonight.
Number 18, Luke Causey.
Drew Flores and Campbell Williams. Fist bump and get ready for the top of the 4th here. It's been a good one. We're an hour and a half into the stream already. Only 3 innings in the books. It's gonna be a long night, Keaton.
Yeah.
But hopefully an entertaining one.
A fun night though. It's been fun so far.
First pitch from Campbell's a fastball that misses in and dusts back the leadoff man, Mr. Causey. There's a fastball in there for a strike. Swung on and fouled back. 1-2. So an uncharacteristically, I don't want to say the word sloppy, but sloppy night for the Lobos, but we're still in this thing.
Yeah. And it's good. I guess for us, it's good that we started that way because you get a chance to clene it up and start playing a lot better because we're right here in the game, 5-3.
Keaton, this is the #1 team in the state.
Yes.
Like, the Lobos have announced that that's a tough play. Kiefer Doxey, he's safe. He beats it out. Good play by Doxey, but just a well-placed ground ball. And the leadoff runner again. Campbell Williams does his job, induces weak contact from the cleanup man. 3-hole hitter, sorry. But unfortunately, there's no out.
Yeah, it was one of the furthest infield singles, or furthest place you can hit the ball on the infield and get a single.
Sure.
And especially when you're hustling down the line there.
This is kind of reminded me a little bit of both the Lobo boys and girls basketball teams against Mount Pleasant this year. Remember, Keaton, we came to this one against 2 undefeated top-ranked teams, and the Lobos announced to everybody,
yes,
we can play with you guys.
Yeah,
that's kind of what's happening tonight.
Yeah, definitely wasn't scared.
First pitch is fouled straight back. This is Garrett Hayes, the cleanup man. Curveball, good job laying off of it. Must be a good one tonight because he wanted to swing at that. There's a good rip at another fastball. Fouled back. Campbell Williams has a good heater tonight, Keaton.
Yeah.
These are their 2 best hitters, and they've looked very late on his fastball.
And you could tell Campbell is definitely in full baseball swing of things now. Coming from basketball, coming later in the season.
Good pitch. Barely tipped it, but you can tell he's added some serious velocity this year.
That was a good secondary pitch there.
Absolutely.
Coming off of that.
Changes eye level here, and I believe I'd throw a fastball up in the zone. He's got no chance.
And it'd be good. It'd be big to get him out here because he's been on base and been doing damage for Whitehouse.
Fastball up. See some lightning behind us, Keaton, and I don't love it.
I think it's the lights. We have the car driving up.
Is it?
Yeah,
okay.
I want to say so.
Had a bad run with weather today, so.
Yeah, I'm going to claim it. That's what it was.
The 1-2 again from Campbell Williams. Not sure what I'd do here. He was on that fastball. He's seen it too many times. Let's see. See what Coach Goldman does here. Another fastball misses low, and it's 2-2. Scratch that. I think it might be full. Not sure.
Yeah, I was looking for the umps. I was looking for his hand gesture, and he wasn't giving us anything. Okay, Frankie, you're right. I saw lightning.
Uh-oh. I don't know if we can hang out here through a couple lightning delays. Either way, it's still 2-2. Campbell Williams 2, Garrett Hayes. Garrett has singled both times up, so dangerous hitter here.
Yeah,
Batting cleanup.
He's been tough.
That ball's hitting the center field. Tatum takes one step to his left, gets back and makes the play. And one down for the Lobos.
Now batting number 27.
Kind of gotten oddly quiet again, Keaton.
Yeah, we with the new pitcher on the mound.
Peyton Blackman steps in.
Yeah,
DH. Again, he's been on twice tonight.
Yeah, with again getting their lead off. Well, yeah, getting their first lead off on
They've
the
had
base.
leadoff man on every innings, and the Lobos have had at least 2 base runners all 3 innings as well. It's been a rough night for pitchers tonight. Campbell Williams' first pitch to the DH is a fastball, a good one in there for a strike. And if Campbell can settle this thing down a little bit and just get the Lobos back in the dugout and let the offense keep grinding away, that does a ton for the confidence of the team.
Definitely right there. And then Campbell we trust. Campbell is.
Ooh, that would have hurt. 0-1 up and in.
Yeah, Campbell has been strong on the mound for us the last 2 or 3 times he's had to come pitch in relief.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Campbell's got everything right now.
Yeah.
He got his command. He's got good life on both of his pitches, and he's kind of confusing these batters. And it's 1-2 to the big DH. Here's to hoping that doesn't show up on the app, Keaton. 1-2, Williams to the DH. Swung on and ripped to center field, but guess what? Taylor Tatum is there.
Like a gold glove out there, he's everywhere. He's picking up everything. He's seeing it well off the bat.
Yeah, it does so much for your it's for your pitcher to have a center fielder and left fielder that can just go get the ball like that.
Yeah.
Imagine having a center fielder so good last year that it moved Taylor Tatum to right field.
That's
DT
true.
could go get it, couldn't he?
Yeah, you got DT, and then if Gabe wasn't pitching, he was back there too as well.
So strike one, Campbell to Aiden Anderson, second base.
He's a DH. So I mean he's
he's
flex. He's the flex guy. So you got.
So Michael Dudolski, the third baseman's up. That's ripped up the middle. Not sure if it hit Campbell or not. I don't think it did, but it gets past him. That ball's hit hard.
It was a hard shot. Hit it hard. He was right on top of it because he swung. It was a perfect swing, swung, and then went right up the middle there.
So again, for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th consecutive half inning to start this game, the team at the plate has 2 runners on base. Been a wild one, Keaton.
But we can. This is big for us that we can get away with no runs scored.
When Harris is out of the game, and 15, Chris Woodley, who came in to pitch, is going to hit in the same spot that Harris did.
Time here.
Andrew Flores calls time. Fastball up and in. That's ball one. One O's fouled straight back. Counts back even to 1. Even at 1. 2-1 at 1. It doesn't matter. Man, this would be a big out from Campbell. We're set for the 1-1. That ball's fouled back again. Umpire is going to come have a quick conference with the other ump about something. Uh-oh. I heard the word lightning. I don't like that at all. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, wait a second. He said somebody's kid's flashing a light back there.
And he's probably getting a good shot of it. Sorry, we're trying to pick up what they're discussing at the same time, trying to see what's going on up here.
I got a tight shot on him. See if we can pick up some lip reading here. I don't think he's saying lightning. I think he's saying some kid's light. That's what he's saying. They're all looking at the crowd. Here comes Coach.
Yeah.
Announce no cell phone lights. No cell phone lights.
And it's great that our crowd mic is right here.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you what he's saying.
Can you tell them to announce it? They're videoing.
If you're videoing in the stands with your cell phone, please make sure your light doesn't come on. No cell phone lights. It distracts the players on the field.
As we constantly keep getting flash from lightning here.
All right, we're back on the way. Who's Mr. Suave up there in the booth? Sounds like he's an AM radio DJ.
That's Mr. Brookins. He's a pastor too.
Yeah, I've talked to him a few times before.
He has that voice.
1-2 fastball laid off up in the zone. Keep your lights off.
He brings excitement to whenever
he does basketball too, right? 2-2.
He definitely gets the crowd into it.
That misses inside, so we're back full, just like that. And if you're Campbell Williams, you really want to get this hitter here. You don't want the bases loaded because anything can happen when you do that. So the full count pitch from Campbell Williams to Woodley. Swung on and hit into left field. It's going to score one. Ronald Woods' throw is going to be to third. And another run is home. The Lobos trail 6-3. Going to have runners on first and second again. Nothing changes but the score and the batter.
Now batting number 3, Colin McLemore.
Number 3, Colin McLemore steps in. He has struck out, reached on an error to left field. If I recall, he's the one that hit that ball hard out to Ron.
Where he lost it.
And again, the way the Lobo offense is cooking tonight, I don't think this one's out of hand just yet. It's only a 3-run lead, and we scored 3 with ease last inning. Gave a couple away too. So
yes, long way from being over.
Good at bat. Got to give the kid some props. He hit it hard right where Jordan Allen would have normally been, but he was covering the bag. And another run in. First pitch from Campbell Williams to number 3. Colin McLemore is in there for a high strike. Campbell's got the good stuff. Just bad luck last batted ball.
Yeah.
Kind of the way baseball goes sometimes.
And these kids from Whitehouse, they've been battling at the plate.
Pickoff play. He's back in time. They got a little Lobo in them, don't they?
They're not making it easy at all for our pitching tonight.
Oh, 1. Williams set to McLemore. Squares to bunt.
He's able to come off of it just in time.
Tell you what, had he laid that down, there was no way the Lobo first baseman or third baseman was making that play. They are 65 feet away and flat-footed right now.
Definitely wasn't coming in on that.
We'll see. They didn't adjust at all. I don't think they're buying the idea that he's going to bunt here. Let's see.
Especially 2 outs.
He shows bunt, pulls it back. Here's the 1-1. He's going to bunt. Gets it down, and the play is going to be made by Drew Flores. Oh, he can't handle it, and the bases are going to be loaded.
He's trying to make the play a little bit too fast before he can get a hold of the ball.
And again, uncharacteristic night for the Lobo defense. Whoa.
I missed it.
Batter coming up, takes the bat to sling it back to the dugout. Accidentally throws it so hard he scares the entire dugout. They got to dive out of the way, and that's what you heard. It banged against the metal rail. So number 7, Brandon Bean steps in with the bases juiced, and the Lobos are in another jam. Good fastball. One of their own making, it looks like again, Keaton.
Yep.
But nothing a good pitch can't get him out of. That's what I get for calling that one early. Drew Flores looked like he had that the whole way and kind of bobbled the ball there. But again, no harm, no foul if Campbell can get Bean here. That ball's hit through the gap into left field, and 1 run's going to score, and they're waving the second. Ronald Woods, his throw home is not in time. They're going to get the runner at third. Nope, 2 runs are in on a single into left field, and the Lobos' sloppy bit of defense tonight is coming back to haunt them a little bit, Keaton.
Yeah.
A team like this, you cannot keep giving them extra outs. And
Now batting number 5, Jamar McCoy.
Going to have runners in the corner with 2 out.
Yeah, it's tough here. He was able to, the bottom of the lineup was able to get a good at bats there.
Yep.
Drove in 2 runs. And now that stretches their lead up to 5.
Whitehouse answers the Lobos 3 immediately with 3 of their own. And the top of the order is up for the 4th time in the 4th inning. That is never a good thing. Pitcher, we got a runner stranded between first and second. We're just going to let him go because that would have scored the run. That's what they wanted. 1-0 to the leadoff man, McCoy.
McCoy's been on base all 3 times. 2 of those coming from walks.
He takes the 1-0 pitch inside, so he's ahead 2-0. There's a fastball in there for a strike.
Let's go, Lamont. Do it again, Abe. Stand up. Let's go.
So 2-1 to Jermod McCoy. That ball's hit to the shortstop. Going to be a tough play, and Allen can't make it. A tough play. The run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. And it is 10-3. Still 2 outs. Coach is going to go talk to Campbell. And again, Campbell, the batted balls haven't been hit with too much authority, just placed really well, and a couple plays on defense weren't made, and the Lobos now trail by 7.
Done very quickly here. Man, these guys from Whitehouse, again, who said this earlier, they just constantly keep battling.
Yeah.
They're not getting anything hard. They're not hitting the ball hard. They're just hitting it in the right spots to where we're not at.
Yeah, only 1 swing and strikeout tonight, 1 looking. They battle, they put the ball in play, and we kind of starting to see, kind of get a feel for how they're 18-1, right? 18-3, 5-0 in district. They're just, it's a tough out, Keith. That's all there is to it.
And the thing about this team, it's not one person. It's not 2 people. It's literally from top to bottom in this lineup. It's everybody. Everybody's making it harder.
Going to be a tough out come playoff time. First pitch from Campbell misses low. One 1-0 fouled straight back. Can't mention a Whitehouse game without mentioning the best quarterback in the world, Keaton.
Definitely.
Kind of shocked everybody out of nowhere.
Yeah, and one of the biggest gunslingers.
Uh-oh. Hit hard to right field, but Tutt is underneath it. And the play is made. Lobos are out of the inning, but not before 5 runs are on the board, and they trail by 7 headed to the bottom of the 4th. You were watching Lobo Baseball live on Longview Game Day. We'll be back in just a couple of seconds.
Printing your photos just got easier. Just pick your size, color, and favorite photo, and we'll do the rest. Because your unforgettable moments are meant to be framed.
Don't fumble when you're looking for your next trailer. At R&J Trailers, we got the hookup. Cargo Mate, Hallmark, Text Line, Diamond Seed. We've got the inventory selection to get you into the end zone. Snap into savings with R&J Trailers. Don't pass up on the best deals around. R&J Trailers in Longview and online at rnjtrailers.com. We've got the...
Welcome back. And the Lobos have put themselves behind the 8 ball tonight, Keaton. Trailing by 7. 4.5 innings into this one. Big district matchup against one of the top 1 or 2 teams in the state, depending on who you ask. Oh my goodness. Keaton, in case you're wondering what's going on at home right now.
Hey,
man's getting crunk.
He is having a good time. He is having his own party, and I love it.
All right, Lobos need some base runners, and they need them quick.
Now batting for the Lobos, number 10, DeTravian Gates.
Number 10, DeTravian Gates is going to lead us off. DeTravian reached his first time with a walk. Made a really good play in the field, third base. First pitch from Woodley is a ball low, a curveball. So, again, the Whitehouse pitchers don't have the kind of stuff that's going to shut the Lobo offense down. They've just got to be patient. That ball's hit hard in the center field, but the center fielder's back. That kid's got some serious speed. Makes an easy play. Let me rephrase that. Makes a fairly difficult play look easy.
Yeah, makes it look routine there. Ball was hit great. but he was able to catch up to it.
Nice at bat. That's going to bring in Jose Arellano. Not sure how to pronounce that. DH tonight. Swings the first pitch fastball and foul tipped it into the glove.
Yeah, but he
Woodley's ahead.
He had to play third base that last inning there.
Oh, he moved over to third once. Curveball. Nice pitch. Man, that thing snapped off. Not a whole lot you can do with that.
No, not at all. That was an excellent ball thrown.
It's 0-2, and Woodley is cooking right now. You can tell he's ready. Moving, working fast. Here comes the 0-2 to Arellano, and he's going to step out. Call time. Leadoff man Ronald Woods is waiting on deck. And the 0-2 is a curveball that misses away. Good job by Arellano from laying off of that one. There's lightning everywhere, Keaton. I'm surprised we're still playing this.
Yeah, it's continuing.
Foul ball. Still 1-2. So Jose steps back in, down 1-2. Good job battling here early. Curveball bounces in the dirt. He's worked the count to 2-2. And that misses, so he's worked it all the way back from 0-2 to full with the Lobo leadoff man, Ronald Woods, waiting on deck, who's been on once tonight with a double, his first time up. Full count pitch, swung on, fouled out of play. Pretty good at bat here for the Lobo DH, number 9 hitter Jose Arellano. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right, Keaton. I should have listened to the PA announcer when he called it. Curveball misses away. Pitcher wanted it, but we got another man on base, Keaton.
Yep, that was good at bat there. Able to come back and battle and get himself on to get back to the top of the line up there for us.
That's right, Ronald Wood steps in. If he can get on base, it gives Taylor Tatum a chance to potentially get a couple of those runs back, but Ronald's got to do his job first. First pitch to Ronald misses high. Keaton, can they pull off the improbable? We've seen them do it several times live. They're not going to give up.
So if you're watching the stream, please stay with us because, man, this game is far from over.
Yeah. And like I said earlier, no knock on the Whitehouse pitchers, but they don't seem to have the stuff that's going to just shut down this Lobo offense. So it's nowhere near over. 2-0 to Ronald Woods. I think he's got to be sitting fastball and looking for that right field line again. 2-0. There's a fastball. Ooh. Thought it hit him, but it gets to the backstop.
It sounded like it hit him.
Arellano, Jose, advances to second on the wild pitch.
A good hit can get it. Jose home.
And Ronald Woods, 3-0 heading the count. I suspect with Taylor Tatum on deck, the way he's hit the ball tonight, there's a 0% chance Ronald Woods is swinging at this pitch. Because in the grand scheme of things, that run on second base means literally nothing when you're down 7 runs. So here we go. 3-0 pitch to Ronald Woods. Let's see if he even lifts the bat off his shoulder. He doesn't even pretend like he's going to swing. takes the 3-0 pitch in there for a strike.
Just showing all the way.
Yeah. So 3-1 to Ronald Woods. Again, look for a fastball, and if you're going to swing, hit that thing hard somewhere. .3-1 pitch catches the inside corner. Ronald Woods doesn't love it. He's asking the umpire, "Are you sure?" Steps out.
Yeah, it must be inside because he was definitely trying to get out of dodge a little bit.
You know, Ronald has a good eye.
Yeah.
Let's see if that 3-1 pitch saves Woodley here. Full count pitch to Ronald Woods. Ooh. Whoa! Can't call that one a strike. And 2 runners on now for you-know-who. Taylor Tatum steps in. He's hit the ball as hard as you could hit him twice tonight. Got a chance to put a crooked number on the scoreboard here if he elevates a little bit.
Yeah, he's been swinging. He's been swinging really good tonight.
Keaton, I've done it a couple times this year, but here we go. I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
Come on.
He's going to get ahead in this count, take a fastball, and hit it over that scoreboard, and it's going to be 10-6.
If you calling it, I'm already up on my feet.
Yeah, don't be ripping cords out.
I'm
now.
not. I'm ready.
Taylor Tatum steps in.
I'm ready.
2 men on. Pickoff play. He doesn't make the throw.
Hey, it's a fake ball. It's fake. It's fake. It's fake.
No,
it's
wrong.
fake. It's fake. It's fake.
Hidden ball trick. Unbelievable.
Something we don't see.
Unbelievable. And in case you weren't paying attention, what just happened is the pitcher faked the throw to second base, held the ball behind his back. The two fielders converged, diving like they missed it. The center fielder ran backwards like he missed it and tricked the Lobo runner on second base.
And coach is mad.
As soon as he took off, the pitcher made the throw over and got him out. So
we got
that
2
is
outs.
just, got to be honest with you, they executed that absolutely perfectly.
Definitely.
And Taylor Tatum steps in with 2 outs now and only 1 on. Takes the first pitch in the dirt. Unbelievable. Whitehouse just does everything well, Keaton.
Yep.
That's not something, watch baseball for the next 3 years and not see that. Next decade. Well, executed perfectly. So back to the at-bat. Tatum takes a fastball in there for a strike. Kind of sizing up Woodley. This is the first time he's seen him.
And that was a Lobo fan. You hate to see that, but man, that was great.
And you saw it playing out.
Yeah.
You could just tell that
Yes.
everyone in the crowd was yelling. He thought the yells meant the ball got loose. 1-1 to Tatum. Curveball misses away. 2-1. So here we go, Keaton. He can't throw the curveball for a strike. Tatum's seen the fastball. Let's see if he can time one up here and change the scoreboard. 2-1 to Tatum. Hopefully a fastball coming. Hit hard. Right to the shortstop, though. He makes the play and converts the out at second. Got his pitch, hit it hard. Just bad luck by the defender. And the Lobos get 2 on and cannot convert that into runs. We're going to head to the top of the 5th inning. Your Lobos trail 10-3. You're watching Lobo Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
And now at OR, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at OR Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Welcome back. And Campbell Williams head back out to the mound for the Lobos. Again, just a lot of bad luck that inning for the Lobos. The old hidden ball trick worked to perfection. And like I said, Keaton, I think everybody yelled to tell him to stay there. Yeah. Led him to believe he couldn't make out what they were saying, that they thought that he got past the fielder.
And if you're going off emotion, just hearing the crowd yelling like that.
Yeah, the excitement.
And you seeing the players going out there, you just thinking that the ball is getting behind them.
I can see what's happening, and I was confused for a second. So I get it.
And I saw it just because I didn't see the ball.
It's hard to register because you don't see that every day.
You don't see that every day. But one thing that I didn't notice, I didn't even think to look at the center fielder to see his reaction.
Did you see that? He was running backwards.
No, I didn't see his reaction, so that's even sweet. I was too busy looking at
Yeah, he was running towards the center field wall
like
the ball had gotten past him. Everybody did their job.
That is funny, man. That is
funny. Crazy.
I was too busy looking at the second bases and the shortstop.
And the pitcher's holding the ball behind his back.
Yeah, you don't see that.
You get a good laugh. It's just bad luck for the Lobos. That's
absolutely
just well executed. And it's one of those things that in hindsight, you may want to save that for a tougher spot. You've got a 7-run lead. Now it's on tape. Curveball from Williams. Misses high. See if I can get a number on this hitter.
Yeah, me too.
Looks like 8. Is there an 8?
18, Luke Casey. Luke Causey.
Luke Causey's in there, and he takes the 1-0 pitch high for a ball.
Yeah, he started at their bat in the last inning, so they able to bat around, and he's back up.
So Campbell Williams is behind 3-0 to the leadoff man. Neither team tonight has had a clean inning. 3-0 pitch in there for a strike. We've been on air for about 2 hours now, Keaton. It's been a very exciting baseball game from top to bottom. 3-1 misses away. Leadoff walk drawn by number 18, Luke Causey. See who that brings up here. Cleanup man Garrett Hayes. He's hit the ball hard 3 times. 2 singles and 1 line out. He's got a bunt. Lays down a good one. Campbell Williams fields it cleanly, makes the throw to first, and 1 down. Good bunt there. Peyton Blackman's going to step in, DH. Singled in a run, walked and popped out. His second time seeing Campbell Williams. No surprises here. Throw over, not in time. Somebody in the Lobo crowd is taking offense to something someone said.
Yeah.
Not sure what. So Campbell Williams comes back set to the DH, Peyton Blackman. That pitch is swung on. Good rip at a fastball, fouled into the net. It's 0-1. Got a time called by the batter. Oh, 1. Curveball and catches the inside corner. Good pitch.
Good ball placement. Batter couldn't do anything with it. He thought it must have started out of the strike zone and came right in because he was trying to get out of dodge.
0-2 to the DH. Swung on, drilled to shortstop. Jordan Allen makes the play. He's got the runner at third if he wants him. Tag play made, and he's out. Good play by Jordan Allen to get the lead runner there.
Yeah, that ball was hit very hard at Jordan. The runner wasn't nowhere near the base, so he just had to go advance, and Jordan was able to flip it over to third.
All righty. So 2 down. We've said that several times tonight. Got a chance to get out of the inning with no damage here. Let's see if we can convert. It's going to bring up Michael Dudalski, lefty swinging third baseman for the Wildcats. He rips one into right field for a single. Andrew Tutt makes the play and gets the ball thrown in quickly. Runners can't advance. So Dudalski hops on the first pitch and hits it really well into right field. And
batting number 15, Chris Wood.
That base running error by the Wildcats may have cost him a run there.
So you got the pitcher up, Chris Woodley.
Chris Woodley steps in, and Chris drove in to run his first time up when he came in to hit for Harris after he took over on the mound. Again, 2 more runners on for the Wildcats. They have had at least 2 runners on base every single inning tonight, Keaton, and that is a recipe for scoring runs. And they've got double digits on the board tonight.
Yeah.
1-0. There's a good pitch. Check swing. You can't hold up. Called strike either way. Curveball hit well, but Taylor Tatum's back on it. Should be underneath it, and he's there. 3 outs, and the Lobos are headed back to the plate, trailing 10-3, headed to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching Lobo Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
Injuries aren't planned, and here at Longview Orthopedic, we're going to work together with patients to try to obtain the best outcome possible for them. We have the ability to treat all injuries for all patients and athletes of all ages. One thing I want patients to understand is that, I've been in their situation. I played football at Texas A&M University, played offensive line, I was a guard, and being an athlete, suffering injuries, and having that passion to get back on the field gave me a really good perspective on the other side of the line as a treating physician now here at the Longview Orthopedic Clinic.
Alrighty, welcome back. Again, Lobos trail 10-3, but don't let the score deceive you. This game has not been that lopsided. The Lobos have just made a couple mistakes that have cost them quite a few runs tonight. And offensively, I hit a couple balls hard right at some defenders when they had runners in scoring position. Just one of those nights. That's how baseball goes. Keaton, I think Ron Washington used to say, that's just the way baseball goes, right?
Absolutely. When you play a lot of baseball, you're going to have some uncharacteristic games to where you beat yourself rather than the team beat you more times than not. And this is one of those games tonight where it's the way that the ball is hit. Sometimes it's hitting a little bit too hard, and it's not hit as hard on their ends.
Yep.
And it's able to find a gap. So it's just the way baseball is played.
Happens in all sports. Happened to us in football. Played that Alito game 10 times in 10 different weather conditions. We'll probably stay champions. It is the way it is.
Leading off this inning for the Lobo.
I say we,
like I'm
Jordan Allen. Like I'm a Lobo for lifer like you, but I'm getting there, man.
You definitely a Lobo.
Jordan Allen steps in. This is going to be his 3rd at bat tonight, and Jordan has struck out and been hit directly in the back with a curveball. You can kind of see the look at the fog in the outfield, Keaton. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's definitely. Oh, yeah, he's definitely coming out.
Curveball ripped into the right center field gap.
Get down, ball.
Center fielder's just got too much speed out there, though, man.
He is a great outfielder.
God, that ball was hit hard.
Yeah.
The Lobos have been on it offensively tonight, just really getting bad luck. That's all there is to it.
Now batting number 8, Campbell Williams.
That ball was smoked in the right center field gap, and maybe 3 center fielders in the district make that play, and one of them just happens to be out there tonight.
I think we got 2 of them playing tonight.
Absolutely. Campbell Williams takes a good rip at a fastball. It may stay in play. Let's see.
It's out.
And it's out of play. Campbell put a good swing on that one. Campbell ripped a double/triple his last time up over the right fielder's head. Kind of got thrown out when Jordan Allen was held at 3rd. I forgot about that. Another uncharacteristic out on the bases for the Lobos. Just one of those nights, Keaton.
Yeah, you can't beat yourselves to beat this team.
Sure. Curveball is in there for a strike. Wait, he called it a ball. Wanted to call it a strike. And Keaton, you'd rather have those types of nights now than 4 weeks from now.
Yes,
that's for sure.
Especially when you can't afford to lose games.
Again, Whitehouse comes into this one 18-3, 5-0 in district. Your Lobos come into this one 12-8, 4-1 district mark. Campbell Williams swings at the 1-2 pitch and fouls it straight back. Sorry, 2-1. So now it's 2-2. To Campbell Williams. Curveball. Whoa! Almost broke into the back door. The Whitehouse fans wanted it.
That's tough.
But it's 3-2. One thing about this ump is he has not let up. His strike zone has been the same all night long for both teams. I think I'd prefer a tight zone. Obviously leads to more action offensively.
Definitely makes it fun to watch as far as from a hidden perspective.
I'm starting to think Cole Williams. Campbell Williams has the power to hit one out of here. That is a big, long kid. Heck of an athlete, too.
He had a strong opposite field hit.
3-2 to Campbell. Curveball just misses his head, and he draws another walk. So The Lobos have another base runner with Drew Flores coming up.
Now batting number 13.
Drew had a big time double that was hit over here on the left field corner that the right fielder was having a little trouble to get, or the left fielder had a little trouble to get.
The fog's starting to creep into our camera shot now. A lot of humidity out here now. Everything on the desk is completely soaked. So Drew Flores is up. First pitch misses low. I'd like to see Drew get in a hitter's count here and hit something in the gap.
Keep it away from the center fielder preferably, because that kid, he's
Yeah.
making some good plays out there.
Yeah, let's pull one. Here's the 1-0. Hammered, and that's exactly what he does.
Keep rolling, Campbell.
Pulls it down the third base line. Campbell Williams is being waved home. Nope. He's going to hold at third. And Drew Flores is in there with another double.
Longview.
It's back-to-back doubles there by Drew. He's able to get some good swings on it.
25 is going to run for him again. And Andrew Tutt's in with another chance to drive in some runs. And again, Keaton, the Lobo offense has been on it tonight. Just like I said, 7 hits. Let me see how many walks. 1, 2 hit by pitch, 3 hit by pitch, 4, 5, 6, 7. They've had 13 base runners tonight, Keaton.
A lot of base runners.
Gave away some outs on the bases, hit some balls right at some people. It's just been one of those nights, but like I said, it's not over. They've got 3 at-bats to score 7 runs. Andrew Tutt steps in with a chance to drive in a couple. Hanging curveball just late. That was smoked out of play. He's had a good night at the plate. Lobo team's fun to stream, Keaton.
Definitely fun.
The Cardiac Kids from last year. Let's see if we can come back from this one. 0-1 to Andrew Tutt. Buries the fastball in the dirt. Doesn't get past the catcher, so the run doesn't score. Only 1 out. You want both these runs, but anything put in play probably scores at least 1. There it is, up the middle. 1 runs in. Coach is waving 25 home. Play at the plate. It's not there.
And Kiefer's going to second.
And Tutt's going to take second on the throw.
Sorry, I was a little excited to call the wrong name.
So 10-5 now. Lobos just will not go away, Keaton.
Hey,
Unbelievable.
Long way, and we said this game is not over.
It's not. But at 10-3, it started to look that way. So Lobos are cooking again. Kiefer Doxey's up. Andrew Tutt drives in 2 with a single up the middle, takes second on the throw, and it's 10-5 with the runner in scoring position for Kiefer Doxey. Takes the first pitch breaking ball in there for a strike. If that ball gets any work, you're just not going to be able to see the screen.
Yeah, that's
Got
true.
to tell you what happens.
It's all out there in the outfield, and it's moving. More center and right field.
And there's another curveball, but he bounces that one.
It's a good stop there by the catcher.
Do have some action stirring down there in the Whitehouse bullpen. So Woodley may not be long for this one if he allows a couple more base runners. And luckily for him, his offense put a 5 spot on the board a few innings ago, so it gave him a little longer leash. Kiefer Doxey takes a fastball up in the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2. And big number 10, DeTravian Gates, waits on deck. Walked 2 times and hit the ball hard for another out. Playing some fantastic defense tonight, too. So Doxey behind 1-2. Here's pitch from Woodley. Tutt on second. Bounces it. 2-2. And these Lobos are just as scrappy as these Wildcats. No bad at bats. They don't give anything away with the exception of a couple, I want to call them brain farts, but that's what I'm going to call them tonight. Just a fun, scrappy bunch to watch. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Good high fastball. That's going to bring up number 10.
Now
Travian Gates.
DeTravian Gates.
Single drives in a run here. Andrew Tutt's got some speed at second. Travian's got some power. We've seen him rope a few this year. First pitch fastball in there for a strike on the outside part of the plate. The Travian doesn't love it, but it's a strike either way. Oh, 1 pitch, dribbled foul. And Gates is behind 0-2. He can find a way on. The 9-0 hitter steps in, and we got a chance to turn the order over to start the 6th. So big at bat here for Travian, but the Lobos have clawed another 2 back. That 7-run lead was trimmed to 5 this inning. And Travian Gates is down 0-2. Curveball, bounces it. He just doesn't have the command with that right now. So 1-2 to Gates. Another bounce curveball. Tut stays put. You definitely don't want to give away that out on the bases. So Gates lays off a couple curveballs in the dirt, and you don't want to walk him here. So you can hear Coach Goldman say, hey, don't be late on that fastball. He can't get the curveball over. 2-2. Fastball. Misses up. The count's full. He's worked his all the way back. You cannot walk the Travian Gates here, so everybody in the world knows what pitch is coming. If it's in your spot, put a good swing on it, and let's make this a 10-6 game.
Look for a good fastball.
Full count pitch. Fastball misses away. And here come the Lobos again.
2 runners on.
Coach is going to go talk to his pitcher. This might be it for Woodley.
He's been struggling a little bit here.
It wouldn't surprise me if a number 1 ranked team in the state's got a kind of a lights-out reliever waiting to come in to put out fires just like this.
Yep. And that's it for him.
He is going to be removed. And that is a big kid crossing that line headed to the mound. And he might be left-handed, I can't tell. The 23?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what number he is. Let's see.
27. 27, Peyton Blackman, the DH.
Big DH is going to come in.
No wonder why. Yeah, we was talking about how big he was earlier.
So pitching change here for the Wildcats. Do we have an update on the Lady Lobos over there? Is that what the fist pump's about, or is it a different fist pump? What's going on tonight?
I know it.
It's been a good night for you.
Yeah,
good news all around.
Yes, definitely. The Lobos are still down. It's a 3-1, top of the 7th. And it sounds like we've been having a lot of base runners. We just can't get them home. So, ladies are struggling right now. They're in the top of the 7th, chasing 2. Undefeated again in district so far, first place.
So they're down 2 right now?
Down 2.
Alrighty, so as Peyton Blackman, let me go ahead and write this up here, Keaton, because this is the 3rd.
Wildcats bringing in a new pitcher. We got number 27, Peyton Blackman.
Peyton Blackman's going to come in to face number 9, Jose Ariano. And Jose has flown into a double play or grounded a double play and walked tonight. He was the runner on second. Got tricked by the hidden ball trick. In his defense, everyone in the ballpark did.
Yeah.
Well executed. And a huge out for them. This ball game is a different ball game. It's not for a couple of those outs on the base path.
And he's looking to redeem himself off of that because he knew immediately that walk back, coach was letting him have it.
Yeah, and he was down 0-2 in that at bat and came all the way back. So let's see what kind of stuff Peyton Blackman has, a 3rd pitcher tonight coming in to see if he can't close this thing out. And I suspect he's going to have pretty good stuff, but I suspected that about the first 2 guys. So here we go.
Big kid like this, especially.
2 runners on, top of the order, looming on deck for the Lobos. Big at bat here. Good. Whew. Yeah, he's got some heat. Good fastball. Swung on a miss. He's down 0-1. The ballpark's going eerily silent again. 0-1 pitch to Ariano. That's a good. Yeah, this kid is bringing some heat.
Yes,
Keaton.
yes. Kind of hard to keep up because that was a high fastball that was out of the zone.
That feels like something in the lower 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So 0-2. Here comes fastball straight down the middle. Rung him up, and that'll do it for the Lobos here in the 5th. And they've got the work cut out for him against this young man. You were watching Longview Baseball. We're headed to the 6th inning here live on Longview Game Day.
And now at Orr, we want to buy your used vehicle and we'll give you guaranteed top dollar for yours. And if you prefer to trade, even better, with massive savings on every new vehicle at Orr Cadillac GMC in Longview.
Welcome back. Got a good look there at the Lobo shortstop, Jordan Allen. He's really taken to that position this year, Keaton. Kid's an athlete.
Oh, yeah. He's been playing great for the Lobos all season long at that shortstop position. Been very tough for us.
Campbell Williams still on the mound here, and if that at bat is an indication of what kind of stuff this young man has on the mound for Whitehouse, Lobos are going to have to put in some work to come back from 5 and 2 innings against him.
It's definitely going to be tough to go against him.
Again, we don't have a radar, but everything about those fastballs felt every bit of low to mid 90s.
It looks faster than just about anything we have seen all night long.
All year, to be exact. So Campbell Williams back out, and let's see if we can have our first clean inning of the night. 3 up, 3 down here. Let's get the Lobo bats, who are starting to get hot. Let's get them to the plate as soon as possible. Colin McLemore is going to step in. He's playing shortstop tonight. He struck out, reached on an error, and reached on a well-placed bunt single. Campbell sets for the first pitch here in the top of the 6th. And it bounces in the grass almost before the dirt. Release that one a tad late. 1-0. Hit down the third base line, but foul. Starting to get a little chilly, Keaton. Probably has a lot to do with the moisture in the air.
Mm-hmm. As I was debating if I was going to bring a jacket tonight, I went against it.
I have one, but... And there's the good fastball from Campbell Williams. It's 1-2.
And Campbell's still throwing some good strikes here.
Yeah, Campbell's been good tonight. Just really unlucky that one inning. 1-2. Ooh, good-looking pitch, but again, tight zone tonight from Blue.
Mm-hmm.
But calling it both ways, Keaton.
That was a good placement there by Drew. He was trying to frame it.
Trying to frame it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
2-2 to McLemore. Hit up the middle. And the play's made by Taylor Tatum. And McLemore's on with a single. And again, leadoff base runner.
Now batting number 7, Braden Bean.
Whitehouse team just keeps coming, don't they, Keith?
Mm-hmm. Tough at bats.
Gonna bring up number 7, Braden Bean. Braden's, I believe he's bunted, at least attempted to bunt twice tonight. So from the 9-hole with the leadoff batter on ahead of you, I think a bunt here is probably the most likely play.
Yes,
but I've been wrong a few times tonight, Keaton.
Oh, yeah. He has 3 RBIs tonight, stolen base. I think he even scored off a catcher's error.
Big night for the bottom of the order for Whitehouse.
Mm-hmm.
So Bean steps in, runner on first base. He's going to swing away and swing through a good fastball by Campbell.
I think this is maybe his second or third time seeing Campbell.
Shows bunt, and he's going to bunt, and bunt's foul. Not sure why he didn't do that the first pitch when he had a good fastball down the middle, but we'll take it. So it's 0-2 on number 7, I'm sorry, Braden Bean. Working around those doctors, their penmanship starting to rub off on you, Keaton.
Hey, sometimes you get in the hair, it gets smaller, gets smaller.
Swung on and popped down the right field line. Going to be a very tough play. Oh, Gates just out of his reach. That would have been a heck of a play.
Yeah, trying to make an over-the-shoulder catch.
Foul ball.
Man, that was tough. It's good effort there by Gates.
Really was. That would have been a heck of a play. So we'll do the 0-2 all over again.
Let's go, baby.
15 runs scored tonight between the two teams, and at a minimum 22 base runners. Base runner takes off. Drew Flores overthrows second, but Jordan Allen's there to back it up. Strike three, swinging butt.
Hey, I think somebody's out. We got an interference somewhere.
Let's see here. They're going to call him out. What happened?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're calling, but it looks like
a runner's interference.
On what, though? I guess I don't have any idea what's going on. Are there two outs?
Yeah, it looks like there's two.
I don't know. Either way, two outs. Lobos catch a break somehow on the stolen base. That's going to bring up number 5 leadoff man, who has been to the plate 4 times and been on base 4 times.
I would have loved to have the umpire mic'd up there to catch what he was saying, because I'm confused.
Yeah, I didn't see anything that would have warranted an out unless he slid in past the base, and I just don't know. Either way, the first pitch from Williams to Jermad McCoy misses low. Leadoff man has done his job tonight. Whoa, what a rip. He was trying to make it 11-5 there. And Jermad has been on base 4 times and made some terrific plays in center field tonight for the Wildcats. Just a good baseball player. Took a swing at that one. Curveball hit hard, but he just got underneath it. Play made by Taylor Tatum. So, 0 put on the board, and they're going to get the Lobo offense to the plate here with the chance to see if they can make a dent in this 5-run lead. We'll be back for the bottom of the 6th. You're watching Lobo Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
Don't fumble when you're looking for your next trailer. At RJ Trailers, we got the hookup. Cargo Mate, Hallmark, Text Line, Diamond Seed. We've got the inventory selection to get you into the end zone. Snap into savings with R&J Trailers. Don't pass up on the best deals around. R&J Trailers in Longview and online at rnjtrailers.com. We've got the hookup.
All righty, welcome back. Bottom of the 5th, or the 6th, I'm sorry, headed here. Lobos lineup is turned over. We got the top of the order up against a new pitcher from last inning, Peyton Blackman, who came out throwing some mid-90s heat to strike out the Lobo battery faced on 3 pitches. And Lobos absolutely need to get something going in this half of the inning if they want to attempt to complete a big-time comeback here tonight.
And the good thing about that, when you need something big, we got the top of our lineup coming up.
Absolutely. So Ronald Woods is going to lead us off here, and Ronald has walked and doubled, and he did assure me he'd be on base 3 times tonight. So
I was just about to say
here it comes, Ronald.
He said that was easy. So here we are.
Yeah, this kid is throwing absolute gas, Keaton.
Yep, it's not going to be easy with this pitcher.
Coming up to bat for the Lobos, we got number 7, Ron Woods.
So Ron's going to step in here. We need him on base. Need him on base badly. On deck awaits Taylor Tatum's hit 3 balls as hard as you can hit them tonight. Triple, a single, and lined out his last time up. But first and foremost is Ronald Woods. Second, he got a double in the first inning. He was popped out in the 3rd, and he walked his 3rd at bat. So Woods steps in. First pitch he takes for a strike on the outside corner and doesn't love it. And that is a good fastball from Peyton Blackman. Excuse me, Keaton. Curveball. Whoa.
Another strike there.
Nails his location with that. This kid is good.
And Ronald's showing a lot of frustration with the calls that the Blue is making.
So 0-2, and he's got command of both of those. You're just guessing here, Keaton.
Yeah.
That's a bad spot to be. Foul ball ripped behind us. That's a fastball. Good job, Ronald.
Coach wanted him to sit back, recognize it, and let it go.
There's a fastball that misses low.
It's a good eye there.
One thing we know about Ronald, he's not going to give away an at-bat.
He's ready in that box.
Blackman's working quick. Ronald didn't even step out. Curveball. Whoa! My goodness, almost takes out Taylor Tatum. That was ripped into the Lobo dugout.
Look, he got to go take a breath.
And Ronald's got to step out after that. I mean, that was inches away from hurting someone.
Ball came in hot.
Here comes the 1-2. Good job laying off of that one. And Ronald's doing what he does, Keaton.
He's working it. He's working that count. There's a good eye. Brings the count up to 2-2.
Fastball misses inside, so it's back to full from 0-2.
There you go. There you go, Ronald.
Need you on base, buddy.
Yes, sir.
I think if you got to throw a fastball here. That's what he does. It's ripped into
on.
right field, and Ronald Woods is on with a single. His third time tonight. Excellent at bat for Ronald Woods. Fights back from 0-2 against a really solid pitcher and lines the single into right field, and the Lobos have a leadoff base runner again.
Frank,
every single inning.
When Ronald tell you it's easy, it's easy.
Yeah.
He got on base, and he battled back from 0-2.
Against a good pitch. So Taylor Tatum steps in. He's hit the ball three times, extremely hard tonight. This is his first time seeing Mr. Blackman. Takes a good rip at a fastball.
Yeah,
up around the letters.
He had one thing in mind with that. He was trying to get it out of here.
Yep.
Fastball was up.
Good rip at that one.
Yep.
So he's behind 0-1. Here comes that curveball, I bet. It's exactly what was coming. And Ronald's going to take off for second. He's in there.
He's in. Good hands
ball
on base runner.
In the dirt. The runner on second base now, but Taylor Tatum's down 0-2. You could tell with that rip he took at the fastball, Keaton, that they knew what he's sitting on. Buried the curveball, and with Taylor sitting fastball, and had no chance to hold up. So he's down 0-2.
When you get a pitch that high, going back to that first swing and miss, when you get a pitch that high, it's hard to lay off of it sometimes.
Especially when the next one starts off that high and dives on you. So he's down 0-2, and this is a really tough spot to be in because he's got a chance to bury a couple here, and it's tough to lay off this curveball coming from that arm slot. So
especially coming from the right.
0-2 pitch to Taylor Tatum from Peyton Blackman coming. Ronald Woods on second. Taylor's going to call timeout and step out.
It's going to be tough coming from the right hand, the right side of the batter's box, trying to see where that ball is going. It's a little bit easier from the from the left side.
Taylor Tatum steps back in. That was the catcher that called time, went and talked to his pitcher, and I think this saying the same thing we're saying, like, don't give this kid a fastball that he can hit. 0-2. Fastball, but way off the plate. Taylor Tatum stays off of it. Stays alive, 1-2.
And that was a pitch he tried to get him to go fishing for. Maybe put it a little bit too far out.
Fastball, hit to the shortstop. Tatum's got some speed. Play is not made.
And Reynolds advances to third, so you got runners on the corner, no outs.
There we go. Taylor Tatum again fought back, and put a ball in play.
And Frank, that was a hustle play. He would have been. He made that play. He made that shortstop have to force that ball over. The first baseman just couldn't keep up with it, and that's a hustle single. But there by Tatum. That's his third time. That's his third time on base tonight for us.
And we're final across the street. The Lady Lobos fall 3-1 to Whitehouse. Reagan Rios goes all 7, strikes out 14, but 2 of the 3 were unearned. and the Lobos can't continue their undefeated start in district as Jordan Allen takes the first pitch low, 1-0. So first 2 runners are on base again for the Lobos, and Jordan Allen is the first batter against Blackman to not start off 0-1. There's that curveball, and he can't lay off of it, strike 1. That must be a really good pitch, Keaton. First time every batter's seen it tonight. They've just kind of had a difficult time laying off of it.
Absolutely.
So the count's 1-1. Runners on first and second. I'd like to see Taylor Tatum take off here. And it's 2-1. And I think this may be the best Whitehouse has to offer on the mound. So can you imagine what it would do confidence-wise for Lobos to put a couple on him here?
And the good thing for us, we're making him work, and he's throwing a lot of pitches.
He throws over. Tatum's back in plenty of time. Jordan takes a deep breath, steps back in the box, ahead in the count, 2-1. Looking to do some damage here. Woo! A little late on the fastball. Fouled down the first base line, and it's 2-2. I think here, the way he looked with that, again, I'm not calling pitches, but if I were, a fastball in on the hands, he's got no shot right now.
Especially with the heat, the type of heat that he's throwing.
So let's see what direction Blackman and the Wildcats go. 2-2. Curveball, swung on and missed. Excellent pitch. That's just a good, hard, tight curveball.
Now batting number 8,
and Campbell Williams steps in. Campbell's last at bat. He absolutely smashed a double over the right fielder's head. He steps in with the chance to drive in a run here. Another throw over. Tatum's back in plenty of time. Still don't understand why they're so concerned about Tatum at first base. This is a 5-run baseball game.
Yeah.
But we'll take those. First pitch curveball. Campbell swings over that. That's a good pitch, Keaton.
Yeah, he couldn't make up his mind whether he wanted to lay off of it or not. And again, that first pitch strike there.
Another throw over. You're just asking to throw that to the fence. 0-1 to Campbell. Fastball, swung on a miss. It's 0-2. This kid has pretty electric stuff, Keith.
Yeah, and it's tough for a big kid like this to kind of
got those long levers.
Yeah, you gotta start it off early.
Another throw over, and it gets past him, and Ronald's going to score. And it hit Taylor Tatum in the back. That stung a little bit, but that's why you stop. I don't understand, Keaton, but we'll take the free run.
Yeah, good heads up base runner there by runner.
Yep. Taylor Tatum forces 3 throwovers, and the final one gets away, and the Lobos scrape a run out of it. Runner on first now with 1 out. Campbell Williams is behind the count 0-2 against Peyton Blackman with a disgusting curveball and low to mid-90s heat. Taylor Tatum's stuck between bases. Let's see if he can. Nice throw. And the play's made. And the Lobos give another one away on the bases. That's 2 outs now on the bottom of the 6th.
2 quick outs, so you get your first 2 batters on, one scores.
And again, it's 1-2 to Campbell. Fastball makes contact. Ends up in the hands of Drew Flores. Short hops the throw to the pitcher. He smiles about it and tells Coach, I'm getting in his head.
Yeah, I think he did that on purpose a little bit.
So here comes the 1-2 to Campbell.
Trying to get him off his rhythm a little bit. I'm not mad at him for that.
I love it. There's a ball in the dirt.
There you go, ball there. A little chatter back with the fans.
Ball's put in play. It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
No, it held up too long. And the play is made. So with that, the Lobos are down. They do score a run and draw within 4. And we are going to head to the top of the 7th. You're watching Lobo Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
Injuries aren't planned, and here at Longview Orthopedic, we're going to work together with patients to try to obtain the best outcome possible for them. We have the ability to treat all injuries for all patients and athletes of all ages. One thing I want patients to understand is that, I've been in their situation. I played football at Texas A&M University, played offensive line, I was a guard, and being an athlete, suffering injuries, and having that passion to get back on the field gave me a really good perspective on the other side of the line as a treating physician now here at the Longview Orthopedic Clinic.
Welcome back, and the Lobos have made a pitching change. This is number 12, Brett Gordy, or Gandhi, or Gordy. Brett Gordy. First time we've seen him on a stream.
And he has his work cut out.
I'm going to be honest with you. I like that long head of hair, the thick beard. You sure he's in high school?
Yeah. He definitely has the look going.
I love it. His job is to keep the Lobos within 4.
Yeah, he's facing the two-hole hitter and Keegan McCord. He's pretty much just gotten a lot of hard hits tonight. Hasn't registered a hit though, but he's been able to get nothing but good hits out.
So look at the wrong page.
On the mound now for the Lobos.
Brett
We got
Gordy.
number 12, Brett Gordy.
So Brett Gordy is going to face number 16, Keegan McCord, the two-hole hitter for the Wildcats. And Keegan has popped out 4 straight times tonight.
Now batting for the Wildcats, we got number 16, Keegan McCord.
Gordy's first pitch misses inside. And the fog has taken over the entire field, Keaton, in case you're wondering. Nothing's on fire here if you're watching, just tuning in.
Looking at the back camera, it's definitely foggy.
There's a fastball in there for a strike.
So if you're watching, please don't try to adjust your phones or TVs or however you tuned in to us.
Good pitch. Looked like it had a little slider or some cut action to it. It's 1-2. Gordy's ahead. First batter he's faced tonight. There it is. Another little slide piece. And 1 down.
Catcher's he's kind of shook and mad right now, not knowing what's going on.
Number 16 steps in, Keegan McCord. Wait.
He's still there.
There's another little breaking ball. And Brett Gordy is doing his job, Keaton, throwing strikes. And again, we've seen crazier things. This baseball game is not over.
Yeah, I think we got a 2-2 count here.
Wait, that wasn't a strikeout?
Mm-mm.
My bad.
Full count.
Let me change that right quick. Here's the full count pitch. And he bounces in the dirt, and it's going to be a runner on first again with nobody out.
Got Luke Causey.
Luke Causey stepping in. He's walked a few times and singled.
Now batting number 18, Luke
Again,
Causey.
Keaton, we've talked about it a few times tonight. There's not an easy out in this Whitehouse lineup. Not in the Longview lineup either, but
top to bottom, this Whitehouse lineup has been very impressive and shown us their rankings. The reason why 2 out of the top 3 polls they are the number 1 team.
sure, we didn't see their Tuesday night pitcher, and he's going to square a bunt here. And he pops it to the pitcher. He's going to go to first and get the easy out. Had to play at second if he wanted it, but we'll take the easy one. And we're going to have a runner on second with 1 out now.
Ball was hit bunted hard right up to him, to Brett. So he had a chance to get the out at 2, but safely going to get the one at first.
That ball's hit to the first baseman. Easy play made. That's Campbell Williams over there. So 2 quick outs. And the Lobos have a chance to get out of this one with no run scored with a good pitch here.
Yep, we got the DH who's been the DH, but now he's the pitcher, or since their closer right now, Peyton Blackman, stepping up to the plate.
Peyton singled, walked, and lined out tonight.
With an RBI.
We know Peyton got some power. I can just tell by looking at him. First pitch from Gordy, in there for a strike. You almost no longer see the pitcher or the batter. If I'm Taylor Tatum, I don't know how you even catch a fly ball out there. Look at that.
I was about to say, I'm looking out there in the
can't even see
outfield. Yeah, looking out there at the outfield. He's
no
moving
wind
around.
to speak of right now.
And he's moving around just to get some type of vision.
Good block by Flores, and I'll let you see this view so you can see what we're looking at. You literally cannot see Taylor Tatum in center field. It's not affecting the pitcher and batter at all. Looks like it is because our camera is coming over Taylor Tatum's right shoulder, but 2-1 pitch. Hit hard. At the shortstop, and it gets through Jordan Allen, and the run's going to score on the error at shortstop. That was hit hard, though, Keaton.
Yeah. Want to see. I don't know from our vantage point if fog is a factor over there, but looks like he's upset with himself. He didn't get the glove down a lot faster.
So a 2-out run scored by Whitehouse. Extend the lead back to 5 after the Lobos chipped away 3 out the last 2 innings. 11-6 game. And again, just another good, solid at bat. He hit the ball hard. I can't tell if we got a pinch hitter or a pitch runner. 24 steps to the plate. That is Michael Dudalski. He's been all night, so we do have a pinch runner at first.
There we go.
And you're right, Keaton. We are 3 hours into this one.
Mm-hmm.
I need that pitch clock here. Got to stand up. These stools are starting to hurt a little bit. First pitch from Gordy to Dudalski. It's on its way. Nope. Throw over to first. Not in time. And that pitch misses, so it's 1-0. Good curveball, just missed a tad low. That ball's hit hard. Taylor Tatum to his right, can't make the play, and 1 run's going to score, and Dudalski's going to turn and head to third, but they're going to hold him up. That ball was smashed, Keaton.
And it's tough for Tatum to go make that catch, especially with this fog being out there in the center field. It's a tough play for him to go.
Oh yeah,
and he was shaded.
You
just
could
a little
tell,
bit
like
too
as
far.
soon as the ball hit, he took a step forward just because you can't see anything.
Yeah.
That ball was hit. Even if he gets a good break on it, he's probably not making that play. That was just smoked.
Yeah.
12-6. 33 steps into the plate. This is first at bat tonight. Kason Willingham is going to pinch hit. And a little breaking ball. Misses low. Foul ball straight back. It's 1-1. We've said it a few times tonight, Keaton, and the people watching, this is no surprise. This is an uncharacteristic night for the Lobos, both on defense and on the bases. And of all teams in the district to do that against, this is probably the one that's going to take advantage of it the most. Definitely. And we've kind of seen that a little bit tonight. So Lobos' offense was absolutely fantastic tonight with a couple of those exceptions on the bases. I suspect the next time these two teams see each other, it'll be a much better game.
Yeah, most definitely.
I don't know if it could be more exciting than this, Keaton, but it'll be a good game. That ball's hitting the left field. They're going to hold the runner at third, so we're going to have runners at first and third now with 2 down. All these runs are unearned because that ground ball that got past Jordan was with 2 outs. At this point, I doubt Mr. Gordy's worried about his ERA, but you watching, these are unearned runs. Number 3 steps in, Colin McLemore, the shortstop tonight. He's been on a few times, a bunt single and a walk. First pitch fastball from Gordy's going to miss high. I was joking earlier, Keaton, about needing dinner, but I'm full on serious now.
Yeah, you definitely.
It's 10:15. We're still rolling.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna. It's time to eat something good after this is over with.
That ball swung on, good cut, fouled straight back, 1-1.
And I believe Juicy's may be closed, so may have to settle for something else tonight.
That ball bounces in, so McLemore is ahead 2-1. There's a fastball for a strike, 2-2. So Gordy again 1 pitch away from the Lobos back into the dugout with a chance to put together a pretty epic comeback in the final half of the 7th. But we got to get there first. 2-2, Gordy to McLemore, runners on the corner. Ball gets away from Flores, but not far enough to allow a run to score, but the runner on first does advance. So second and third now, and a base hit may score 2 runs.
Full count here. Love to see us get an out here. They have 2 runners in scoring position, so you definitely don't want to see them get a hit.
Ooh, that hurt. That hit someone in the dugout. Kid in the bucket took one in the shoulder. Being a sport about it, I know that hurt.
Yeah, he's still staying there too.
Strike 3 called, and the Lobos are out of the inning. We're going to head to the bottom of the 7th. After these messages from our sponsors, you are watching Lobo Baseball live on Longview Game Day.
Over the last 10 years, our office has achieved many record verdicts and settlements. Our commitment has always been to outwork and outfight any opponent we have in whatever courtroom we find ourselves in.
At Godarzi and Young, we have settlements and verdicts that are unmatched. Whether you come face to face with the corporation or an insurance company, they know that if they don't justly compensate our clients, they're going to have to face the Godarzi and Young trial team in the courtroom.
All right, we're back, and Peyton Blackman is still on the mound here for the Wildcats, which means the Lobo task at hand. The mountain to climb is as steep as it can possibly be. This kid has mid-90s gas probably, and a breaking ball that's just sharp, and he's spotting it pretty well. Lobos need to score 6 runs before he can record 3 outs. But I've seen crazier things, Keaton. We've been here for this a few times.
Yes, indeed. We get rolling. You know, that momentum.
The fog is getting worse.
Yeah.
You literally cannot see the batter on screen anymore.
If you get it out there in the outfield, there could be trouble.
And Lobo catcher Drew Flores is going to lead things off tonight. Drew has doubled his last 2 times up.
Now batting
both down the left field
13,
line.
He's been smoking the ball.
Yep. Hit hard enough both of those doubles that if he elevated it a little bit, might have snuck out past that foul pole in left field, but we'll take the 2 doubles so far. So that's the first time he's seen Blackman. And he takes the first pitch curveball only because it almost hit him. He's ahead 1-0. Oh, it's hit hard, but he got under it. Should be a fairly simple play for the center fielder out there. And it is, even through the fog. And Flores pops out or flies out to the center fielder to begin the 7th inning here for the Lobos. 1 down quickly.
And with all this fog and this dew, it's probably hard. You just only imagine what it's doing to the bat.
Sure.
Balls that can probably go a little bit further is staying in.
Andrew steps in. He's singled twice tonight. Good play by the first baseman. He gets up, tosses it over, and 2 quick outs. The ball was hit hard, but right at the first baseman. And that's going to bring in number 1, Kiefer Doxey. Lobo's last chance to stay alive here. Kiefer's had a pretty solid night tonight. He's first pitch swinging, a little cut fastball. He swings over the top of it. That wasn't that sharp breaker. That was a little bit sweepy. Not sure what it was, but it's the 3rd pitch I've seen. Pitch type, that is, from Blackman. Fastball hit up the middle. Going to be a very tough play. Shortstop is over to make it. Throws offline, and Kiefer Doxey is on as he legs out an infield single.
That was a heck of an effort there by the shortstop, having to go over to the other side of the bag. Throw was just a little bit off. Pulled the first baseman off for Kiefer to be safe.
Kiefer's on. Keeps the Lobos alive. And the 3rd baseman turned first baseman to Travian Gates steps into the plate.
And then back to
third base. That's right. Campbell Williams playing first. So DeTravian's hit a ball hard tonight. Got a walk, a line out, and another walk. So on base twice tonight. See if DeTravian can kind of keep this going. It's what the Lobos been doing all night. Uh-oh. Pick play behind Doxey, but he's back in time. And Leo Rodriguez has stepped into the on-deck circle to pinch hit for Arellano. And as Gates can't hold up on the fastball up in the zone, so it's 1-1. There's a fastball that bounces in, so Peyton Blackman doesn't have the command here in the 7th he's had all night. See if the Lobos can capitalize on that and get a couple more base runners on here. Gates takes another ball low. It's 3-1.
Let's get out there.
I'd like to see this kid sting one.
he definitely looked like he has some good power.
Looks like he can squat about 500 pounds too, doesn't he? Here we go, 3-1 to Gates. Fastball almost catches him in the ear flap, so 2 men on now. He walks him. So Gates is on, and the pinch hitter is going to step in. Oh, let's see, Leo Rodriguez, his first at bat tonight. Coach Goldman's going to have a word with him. As the Mount Pleasant coach comes out to talk to his pitcher. And there's Coach Goldman having words with Leo Rodriguez and Ronald Woods. Can't imagine we're considering a pitching change here. It's a 6-run game with 2 outs in the 9th. It looks like they're not. They're going to leave Blackman in, but Coach just had some harsh words for him, I'm sure. It went something along the lines of throw strikes. Getting cold and getting late.
Oh, yeah.
We got a long drive ahead of us.
Yep.
Leo Rodriguez steps in for his first at bat tonight, and as you can see, the fog has gotten even worse.
Telling him, stop playing. Go ahead and get it done.
Be nice to see Leo get on base here and give us a hint of hope with the top of the order coming up, but he takes a good fastball for a strike. Ball hit up the middle. Nice play made by the pitcher. He's going to throw over to first, and that's going to do it for this one. I'm not going to lie to you, Keaton. That was a very fun game to watch.
Yep.
But the Lobos are not able to capitalize on a ton of base runners, and that's going to do it for us. Lobos lose to number 1 ranked Whitehouse 12-6. But I'll tell you what, Keaton, Whitehouse knows the Lobos got something for them. So this team can play with anybody. We know that now after tonight. Probably knew it before, but it's getting late. We've been on air for 3 hours. It's 10:15. I've got a student on camera. So Keaton, for our students on cameras, for our sponsors, for Coach Goldman and the baseball team, for Keaton Daniels, I'm Frank Sides. We will see you Tuesday night somewhere.